We're live.
Hello.
All right, we're
Hello.
live. Time to devil. I should bring up the YouTube also so that I can see chat. Wahoo!
We are bedeviling you all today.
Oz is not here this time around. He is in New York. And I think Oz and I might be do-si-doing in and out because 5 kind of proves to be a little too much for this game. So if Oz wants to tag in next week, I will probably sit out, etc. Before anyone goes, where is Oz? Where is our friend?
This is our beautiful stream. This is not, however, our beautiful Oz.
No. Oz is instead having a beautiful time in New York vacationing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New York present day, when it is not yet a full-on cyberpunk dystopia.
Woohoo!
When there's like parks and shit. You can enjoy yourself.
Oh boy. All right, we want to get started?
Yeah, I suppose so. Hey everyone, I'm Aram, aka Tom Laughlin. Someday I'll stop, like, saying my name weird like it's inherently ridiculous, but this isn't that day. A while back, I played a game called Of the Devil on this channel. I played the little demo that's free, that's called Episode 0. We did it in one sitting, just me and Aloha during Lookma No Jello. And it was fucking awesome. So when the first full episode came out, episode 1, we snapped that shit right up and streamed that as well. Those are all on this channel in the Of the Devil playlist. You can go back and watch those. And if you are here and you're like, oh, this looks interesting, you can watch...
Yeah, I don't know if I'd start here.
You can watch live if you want, but you probably should go back and watch the previous ones first. Yeah. Unless you don't give a shit. Like, this will still be entertaining, but you will be a little confused, and also there are a few very prominent spoilers from the very early story that will simply be taken for granted here. Or hell, go and play it yourself, honestly. Chapter 0 is free, like we said. It only takes a couple hours. It's your classic visual novel detective ace attorney Danganronpa sort of genre. But frankly, it's a lot better than any other entry in that genre I've ever played. Like a lot better. We love this game in this house.
Even the good Ace Attorney games don't really hold a candle to Of the Devil.
And while we're at it, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. I of course, am Aram, as I said. Let's go down the list. Will, you're here with us today.
Hi, I'm Will. I was here for the previous ones. This game is very, very cool. You've heard me on other streams as well. I made the Big Dunkers commercial. You're welcome. Mm-hmm. And yeah.
Tell you, this game's got plenty of characters with big dunkers. I tell you what.
Classy fella.
Yeah. Jello, why don't you let people know who you are?
Hello, I'm Jello, aka Tom Laughlin. I'm me. You know me. You don't.
This is
grow
Jello's
me.
channel.
I'm not Oz.
Yeah. And Amy.
Hi, I'm Yam. You know me. It's me. I'm back.
It's me. I'm back. Not much more to say before we get started. This game's fucking cool. We'll try to prove that to you today, but, if you're willing to take my word for it, immediately go and, play the demo, buy the game, give the developers money. This is an amazing thing they've got going.
Also, it should be obvious, no spoilers.
Yeah.
Please.
If you've played
Please
this...
do not.
Yeah, fucking don't, please. Just to be clear...
If you played this, no you haven't.
If you've played this, you're wrong. If you know any spoilers for this, don't say them. Don't say stuff. Don't be cheeky and be like, huh, that's interesting, and like call attention to don't You,
Yeah,
like, trust
we're
me.
not 6 years old.
Yeah.
We will make the connection.
Trust me, if you think you're being clever, you're probably not being clever. Just don't call it, don't react to anything in any way that betrays any information beyond what has already been shown in the game. And frankly,
don't eat, don't drink, don't sleep.
Don't eat, don't drink, don't sleep. And frankly, if we are puzzling out a mystery and we draw wrong conclusions, don't correct us. We're playing this game to have our own experience. Sometimes we might forget stuff, sometimes we might misremember stuff, and sometimes the game wants you to forget or misremember so they can, shaboingle you with something later on, and we want to allow ourselves to be shaboingled. That's part of the experience, so please don't take that from us. Alright, I think that's everything. With that, let's go ahead and start Of the Devil, episode 2.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Yep.
Ooh.
High roller mode.
Are you a pussy?
Are you a pussy or a true gamer? We will not be playing high roller mode. If I were playing it on my own, I probably would, but I don't want to fucking die and get sent back and have to skip through a bunch of dialogue. It's just not conducive to streaming the game, in my mind. So we will be playing weenie mode to ensure that we don't lose progress and have to repeat anything. Yeah, I imagine they will give us tutorials for new mechanics, but otherwise we should be fine. I'm just gonna, when characters are question marks, I'll just go ahead and read them until it's clear who they are. Sure. First question's an easy one. Who's your senator? Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster? Piece of shit still trying to
lie to our faces.
Mathings is our senator, man. What still? Shit. Hey, wake up. From the top, I guess. Ugh. What is your name? Ikaria. What year is it? 2086. What did he say last time? 2027? Maybe this stuff's finally working. Dog does know how to shake. You can go again in the head. One thing I said, one thing I asked. Anywhere but the head. Not my fault, he's got a punchable face. So, we calibrated yet, or what? No, but we're as close as we're gonna get with equipment this old. You wanna get to the real questions, or does he need more softening up? I just said, I won't soften him up in the head. How about it? Still with us, Hound? You're gonna feel a migraine hit you like a tram in a few seconds. Do me a favor and hold on to the pain. Let go, and the barbitazine will drop you like an anchor. Don't want you a vegetable, right? Yeah, that's the spirit. Knew you were a fighter. Question 1. Do you know why you're here? Because you were too spooked to do this over a line? Based on the color of this, I think
probably
this
London.
Either London or Reyes.
Just keep going. We'll figure it out.
I'm always the right
seconds.
amount of... This is the first mystery, Jello. I have to solve the mysteries. I go to the crime scenes. I eat the mysteries. I'm always the right amount of spooked, Red.
Okay, it's this guy. This is me. When I tell you there's heat, I mean it.
I know. And I always listen. See? Breathable layers.
God damn it.
You laughed.
Doesn't mean I conceded the point. You're lighter.
Hmm?
You memorized the map?
You kept it pretty vague, but yeah, I think...
X.
X marks the... I think I got the gist of it. You're that worried about a paper trail?
Proctive Analytics just won a state contract for new trawling algorithms that can DM out an entire city block's crumbs in less than an hour. Didn't you read the financial section today?
I'm more of a Sudoku gal. We can't all be as well read as Reinhard Diamani.
I'm sending you the links. Read them. And the rest of the news, too.
I'm sending you the links. Here are your clubs, balls, and a cart.
Proposition 492 is going to be on the ballot this year. You shouldn't vote on it blindly.
For a guy who makes the majority of his living operating outside the law, you should take your civic duties seriously.
Information brokering isn't illegal. What people choose to do with my, advice.
Do you declare the income for it on your taxes? Sorry. I promise to take a look at what you sent over. Ballot propositions. Ooh, Public Works Construction headed to ballots. Petition for City Council cost analysis on public schooling. Yeah, okay. Civic initiatives sponsored by corporations, it looks like. Okay. We'll refer to this later if it becomes directly relevant.
How can you be this calm? A chance like this doesn't come around. Well, ever. Frankly, I'm still surprised they were willing to put up the funds it took to commission this thing.
What do you think changed?
Nothing ever changes in the lower wards. Is what I would say if I was feeling dramatic. Heartbreak made organized crime look like a bunch of cowards hiding under rocks. Is what I would say if I was feeling comedic.
Don't joke about heartbreak before sending a woman into the lower wards by herself.
Because you're such a delicate flower in need of protection.
Delicate flower.
What's a flower?
What's a flower? Let's see if she's if they've updated her profile at all. Obviously, that's the Power Washers, Lamb Chops, Prime Numbers. I think that's a new set of likes and dislikes. Lectures, felt, very specific. The violin. Plays blackjack, hold'em, CeeLo, mahjong. Favorite flower, the funny-looking ones, like Horus radiata. I don't know what kind of flower that is. Eggs, fried, and runny. All right. How about you start feeling analytic and give me your real answer?
Fine. In my humble opinion, the Rust made the first move.
Oh, it's spider lilies. That's appropriate.
Demand for their products has gone up, so they set to work with their syringes and cleavers and vans. Mobile chop shops hunting for product to fill the supply gap.
Supply gap? You can't spit without it landing on a Vitruvian clinic. How's the biggest it's ever been? What mods aren't being printed to demand?
It's replacement parts, not the mods that the Russ harvest. Vitruvian How and all the others aren't interested in helping you fix a faulty pump. They just want to sell you a whole new model. The Russ might not always be pretty to look at, but even law-abiding citizens will gladly swallow their distaste for a discount that steep.
A lot of modders are veterans, not easy prey.
Correct. Hence the Russ stockpiling weapons. And in response,
The blue blood sensing escalation.
but that's just my hypothesis. I even get pulled into an alley and wake up missing a kidney. We'll call it a formal theory.
Kidney.
Kidney? What's that? The domestic criminal... Okay, so the Rust is racketeers, smaller gangs. Okay. And mods, yeah, we know. It's not like we're talking about a weapon of mass destruction. What makes the Blues think they can win a gang war with it?
Maybe they found the right soldier to wield it.
The idea lingers in the air for a moment as I gaze out the window. Windows and neon and advertisements galore float up past us like bubbles of air as we make our descent down into our beautiful city's scenic lower wards.
How's this part go again?
Through me, the way to the city. Oh, fuck.
No, you
Okay.
you can take it.
I'm sorry, I didn't step on. Through me, the way to the city of woe. Through me, the way to eternal pain. Through me, the way among the lost. Oh, they've got the Latin in the background. Oh.
Ooh.
Welcome to the underworld, Dante. Sometimes hot, sometimes misty, sometimes choking with poison.
I thought the Inferno was in Italian.
You're probably right,
Oh.
yes.
Always dark.
Is that the official forecast?
More accurate than whatever's on your phone. Between the skyscrapers, the generators, the turbine, and the canopy, every city block's got its own climate down here.
9 circles of fresh hell.
If you get the reference, say something. Don't make me feel crazy for 5 minutes so you can feel smart for 5 seconds.
The smog of the lower wards lingers on your skin long after you make
Stop
the climb
there, I
back
know
out.
you're narrating in there.
This place clings to you, unwanted, cloying attachment. But there's an honesty to all human. Hey, fucking! Yeah. While she's monologuing, all other people sound like Charlie Brown adults in the background. There's an honesty to all human interaction down here that makes it trivial for me to navigate. And it's got a nightlife rife with opportunities for someone with my particular interests.
Sorry, I couldn't get you anything else to work with.
No, it was short notice.
I know better than to bet against you by now, Red. But still.
It's sweet of you to worry. But this is a surefire thing.
Spoken like a true addict.
I mean it. I'm here for business, not pleasure. I don't plan on leaving anything to chance.
Sarah's just at home eating popcorn, watching TV.
Probably. Watching
Adonai,
fucking...
Stranger Things just ended. I am going cuckoo bananas.
Avoid the populated streets, turn away from brightly lit spots, follow the trail of graffiti and broken cameras, past food stands and steam vents, down the rabbit hole. Oh, now we're mixing our classical literature metaphors. Sounds more complicated than it actually is in practice. It's easy to end up on the wrong side of town, as long as you're trying to. Reinhardt's map narrowed the search a lot more than I expected, but I'll be on my own from here on out. Gotta be one of these 3 buildings. So let's go over what I know. Looking for a base of operations for a mid-tier kind of pod. Rougher than a storefront, not as fortified as a headquarters. Location that makes customers feel safe, not trapped. Of course, if I just start knocking on doors, they'll probably find me, with weapons drawn. So if I want to be smart about this, I better use all my senses.
Gotta save my game.
Windows are all dark, like no one's home. They're all shut, too, so could be that they're just tinted. Alley's clear. Fire escape's still there for the most part. Could pass for an alternate exit, if need be. And that door looks sturdy enough to bounce a bullet off. Someone's been renovating. Toxic! Britney Spears Toxic! Now classic oldies! Well, this place looks like shit. Looks more like a haunt just dry enough for users to pass out in than anything else. Plenty inconspicuous, but a dealer of the level I'm looking for would be considered a made man. Respectable. I doubt they'd be willing to have to step over trash constantly just to keep a low profile. Bit cleaner than the other buildings around here. Could be someone
Hey,
spending
Adrian.
money. What? Oh, hey. Yay, Adrian! Are you guys playing the lesbians game with lesbians? You know it.
Yeah.
Could be someone spending money on upkeep. Or maybe this one's just been torn down and rebuilt the least. There are a couple bodies lingering around outside it. They don't exactly have that organized criminal associate edge. Orca, my favorite kind of marine life. Organized criminal associate is the... Okay, so orca... Orcs. Solomon. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. A lot of pods will pay civilians good money just to keep their eyes open. It's certainly dark. But there's a camera out front, and it's not broken. Overall, it's probably just some mechanic garage that shuts down the power to save money at night. So I imagine we want the first of these three.
It's probably the first building.
Okay, might as well pull the trigger. Dingy, but not a shithole. Some secure features, but the paint's not too shiny. Goldilocks takes it. This is my best bet. But why... Why do I feel like I'm being watched? Morgan, look out, it's the killer!
Oh,
Hey! Me! Great acting.
Thank you.
You supposed to be the lookout?
I don't recognize this person from the sheet, so
Yeah, why don't
Amy
you-
or Will.
Red Hood?
What'd you say? People come down here to be anonymous, or the closest thing to it in the modern day. It's considered poor etiquette to stare at anyone for more than a moment. It's a faux pas to make an effort to remember someone. Commenting on another's dress isn't a slap to the face, but it is odd. Go away? At least they can take direction. Whatever. Lookout being around just confirms that I've picked the right building. Time to try the door. Does this sound hollow to you?
Oh my god, I hear the rumbling from upstairs.
If I lose it all! What'll make them open up? Call, money, knock.
Knock's
if
pretty
it's...
neutral.
Knock is pretty neutral.
Yeah, sure.
I would do money.
No answer. Should I have tried knocking in a pattern? Shape and a haircut. Nah, that'd be silly. Money? I have money! Actually, I have a dark card. Well, that should have provoked a reaction. Grunt, footsteps, something. I place my hand against the door absent-mindedly, ready to move to plan B, and I feel movement. Locks being checked. Perhaps a doorknob palmed? Anxiety and curiosity pit against one another by an onlooking greed. How do you enter a closed room? First, you try pushing. That doesn't work. Naturally, you... Forget it. I'll find some other... No need for master keys or any other trickery. If you know what you're doing, doors will open for you. Like magic. You just have to apply a certain amount of force. Door's not the only thing that's been reinforced around here. This apartment building? Motel? Whatever it used to be. Someone's made a lot of effort to file it down. Hallways blocked off with chicken wire and stripped furniture. Access panels ripped out, doors welded shut. They took a maze and ground it down into a one-way street. Maybe a shooting gallery. With blaring musical accompaniment.
Don't get any ideas. Got no vacancy.
And here I thought I'd found my dream home, Mr.
Call me Trey. And too bad, we're closed this month.
Wait, you're serious? You rent these out?
Of course we do. This is a business.
Right, and you, see a lot of demand.
This is the lower wards, bitch.
He sighs the word without emphasis, like a subconscious honorific. A bitch, son! I'm not honored, but I can't find it in myself to be offended either.
Tons of stray ducks who will pay top for a site to lay low for a night or two.
I can see why.
This is the hallway. The rooms are clean.
Sure.
Look, the doors are heavy, the locks are all physical, and it's quiet.
So this is a safe house for rent.
Safe rooms for rent. But like I said, we're not open for business right now.
Curious.
Come on, up the stairs already. And no mask when we get up there.
And curiouser. Good mask is like a good pair of boots in the lower wards. Keeps you clean, keeps you moving, makes your journey a dozen times more comfortable. And if you leave the house barefoot, you can expect to bring back something unsavory attached to you. It's not odd for him to be barefaced, but demanding that I not wear mine is...
Seriously, stuff it in your pocket, now.
This feels the most in character to me.
Yeah.
Forgot I was wearing it. Why so nervous, though?
We're not... I mean, I ain't nervous.
Nothing to worry about, then.
Yeah, but you need to lose the gloves, too.
So that's their game. This isn't a power move. It's insurance. If this place ever gets busted, evidence of my visit will be all over the place. They're giving their customers extra incentive to make sure this shithole remains a hidden gem. Reasonable idea on their part. But it doesn't change my answer. That's not happening.
Bitch. Whatever. Have fun explaining it to the boss why you can't follow basic instructions.
That does sound fun.
Watch it. You're a guest here.
A guest? I'm a paying customer. And if you try to get me to remove any more articles of clothing, I'm leaving a scathing review.
You haven't paid yet. Come on.
Right behind you. Through here?
Yeah, hey, I'll get the door.
Huh?
Oh! Howdy!
This is also you.
Oh, that's right. This is the one that...
Where the hell'd you find her?
Must have fallen out of the canopy like ripe as shit fruit. Because if she didn't fall out of the damn sky, that'd mean Trey opened the door for her. Right, Trey?
Thanks, come on, she...
How hard is it to not open a goddamn door?
Well, she has...
Shut up!
The others aren't fazed by his volume. This is normal. The big guy's always like this. But his outburst is giving me a moment to take in the scenic view. Brings a tear to the eye.
You.
Me?
Who else? Hit that.
A cigarette. It's laced with drugs.
Or don't. I'd love an excuse to kick your ass back down those stairs.
I think I'm a cop. They think I'm a cop, and cops can't use drugs when undercover? I could quote them the exact law that invalidates this legal defense, but I gather that wouldn't assuage their concerns.
Well, what's it gonna be?
I continue to not want to do things that I'm told to do. That was in your mouth, man.
What?
Sorry. It's not that you're bad looking, it's just,
Trey! Who the hell is this red bitch? You trying to jinx us?
She's a customer.
I know she's a customer. We get customers every other day of the goddamn year. Why'd you have to bring her in here tonight?
There we go. This is it. I found the place.
Well,
Creek, she's got...
look at me. Don't talk to Creek. Talk to me.
She's got a dark card. I ran the cereal downstairs. Scanner got hot like a hand warmer trying to crunch it, so... It's legit, right?
Dark card, huh?
I nod. Hard not to start playing a little more conservatively once you know the stakes. Whatever the specifics of their leadership structure, they're all looking to this Creek right now. But I don't know his rhythm yet, so I can't exactly match it. For the moment, silence is golden.
Yeah, but tonight, Creek? With all the other shit we're expected to shovel?
Hey, shouldn't make talk like that in front of the customer.
Customer. I think the word was old toothpaste the way he spat it out. Translation, outsider.
Thanks, yeah, Miller, I know. All the more reason we should tell this bitch to get slagged.
Look, she's here now. So why not take her money?
Know what? I got a better idea.
Apply directly to forehead. The loud one, Tanks, is pressing a barrel directly into my forehead.
Why not take her for all she's got?
The metal feels cool on my skin. Reminds me of a stethoscope. Breathe in. And try not to sigh at the theatrics. Instead, I make eye contact with Creek.
Hey, now.
Hmm?
You can put that away.
Hmm?
He reholstered his firearm without so much as a click of the tongue. Mid-tiers, like I thought. They've got something approaching discipline. Mind the safety.
Get screwed.
So, we good?
We're good. We're good. We are good, right, Creek?
Threading a thin needle, lady. A lot of moving parts beneath the surface here. Give me a minute to clear my schedule for you. Make yourself at home in the meantime. Just don't hover, yeah?
Of course. You won't even notice I'm here.
You won't even notice me.
La 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 la. Ricola!
Tell me, is this loud?
You doing inventory over here? Ouch. Must have caught you on the worst night of the quarter.
Quarter? This ain't a Meg operation, lady. We take our inventory daily.
Megan's operation. Everyone hates everyone hates
Megan's
her.
meat.
Megan's meat. The one aspect of Family Guy that has persisted in popular culture till the 2080s is that everyone hates Meg. For mega corporations, anyone who works for them. That makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
Tired of having to read anti-industrious sentiment on the net? Check out our auto-censor tools that replaced harmful words like Meg with family-friendly alternatives like Job Creator or Patriot.
Yuck, dude. Oh.
It's so
Good job world building.
It's so excessively on the nose.
I mean, it's barely satire
Yeah.
anymore.
I mean, yeah.
Torture.
You gonna suggest we put it all down on a spreadsheet, get everyone to sign off every hour? We got a special name for anything with more than one signature on it. A cricket case.
Cricko.
Cricko.
Yo, that sounds like a slur. The combating. Okay, it's an extension of
Crico.
it's an extension of Rico. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Rico. Okay.
Gotcha. He's corrupting the CRICO acronym a lot, but his risk assessment isn't misguided. Paperwork brings down more criminal organizations than guns ever will. Give a half-decent accountant one thread to pull on, they can rip apart the mafia in less than a business day.
Hey, what Creek say? Don't hover.
It's only hovering if I'm bothering you. Am I bothering you?
If you were bothering me, you'd know it.
Can you go?
Yeah.
By the way, you're bothering me. Now you know it.
Remark.
Did I interrupt a game? What's your poison? 5-card? Full blind? Monaco rules?
Are those games? We just screw around with whatever we gotta kill time, lady.
You know your stuff. You ever play around here?
Now and then.
The hell? You go slumming for card games?
Now and then.
Have I seen you at a game before? Maybe up by the 30s?
Sorry. Must have been some other redhead.
Damn. Thought I'd finally gotten my second chance at getting that beauty's contacts.
You practice that one a lot?
Practiced it a little. How's it working?
Keep practicing.
Fucking Morgan, dude.
You good, buddy? Looking a little sweaty.
Well, it's just because I was exercising before you showed up.
Uh-huh.
Bitch, you don't believe me? How do you think we defend what's ours down here?
I assumed the gun I was acquainted with just now played a role.
Think we can afford
There's
to
no
break the
fucking
bank?
bullets in there.
Think we can afford to break the bank on bullets? It's easy to buy a gun. Pulling the triggers,
Also easy.
like kissing it goodbye. It'll rat you out the first chance it gets.
An aversion to firearms would explain the relatively low fatalities for gang-related violence. The big names can afford to buy a new gun every week, but for everyone beneath them, it comes down to crowbars, clubs, knives, and mods. Well, I'm sure you all do very well in your fistfights.
Fistfights is juvie. Sounds like recess shit.
Sorry. Fisticuffs?
Laugh it up. The first time you hear the sound a steel arm makes caving a skull in, you'll get exactly how we operate.
Right? Sorry.
What is this thing? A door?
What is this thing? An open thing? That door's nearly as sturdy as the one out front, but a lot more slapped together. What was it originally?
Cars have windows, and this door has a window, but the car goes and the door doesn't. So it's not the windows that make the door go.
You're bothering me.
That a walk-in freezer or something?
What? No.
We had an agreement about hovering, yeah?
Yeah. It's barred from this side. Imagine we'll be murder investigating in there someday. Pester is my action
That's
command.
so funny. What?
Nothing. You're just kind of glaring at me.
It's my job to glare at suspect bitches like you.
Tanks is just superstitious. Though I wouldn't call it a superstition until it stops keeping you alive.
I'm not.
Did I pass a black cat on my way in or something?
It's your clothes.
Again? Didn't know your fine establishment had a dress code.
It's not a code. It's just bad goddamn luck to wear red.
Bad luck to see red, man.
Same thing.
Nah, you see the red hood, then you fear for your life. Cosplaying at her is weird, but it won't doom you.
Great. It'd only doom us.
I don't think I've heard this particular ghost story, boys.
Really? You were blending in so well.
The Red Rider Hood, the Shinigami, Grim Reaper of the lower wards.
Spot her on a misty night, end up dead by morning light.
Oh, that's me, sorry. Come on, Creek, don't start that shit when you don't even believe it.
Don't have to believe it to have heard the rhyme.
You've never heard of the Red Rider Hood? Little girl in the fog in a big red raincoat? Misted in the crossfire of a shootout between pigs and robbers, wanders the ward seeking revenge.
No, never.
Thought even uptowners knew this stuff. You gonna tell me you've never heard of the Cyberpunk or the Little Lord next?
It's John Cyberpunk.
Oh my god.
Okay, that just means what you'd think.
Kill slang, yeah.
Yeah, I've missed. Can we look at their profiles? I
Ooh,
think you got
let's,
2 of them.
Yeah, let's see. Ooh, we've got all of them. Oh!
Oh. I like making money and making friends. And I hate doctors.
Is this Jello?
Entrepreneur. Case dismissed due to lack of evidence. Case dismissed due to witness recanting. Pronouns any.
Neat.
Tradesman. Honest tradesman.
Horror films, bubblegum, terrariums. Bookies, gin, and cops. Really hates, like, the Humphrey Bogart aesthetic. Repeatedly arrested for vandalism, never successfully convicted of extortion, has never littered in their life.
Okay, so they're not so bad.
Wait, hang on, sorry. Actual name, Heavens Smiles.
It's probably not real. Did you see Creek's real name?
I didn't actually. Lakers Kristoff. That's my favorite. That's my favorite basketball team and my favorite Ace Attorney villain. Tanks. Oh, that's a real name, plausibly.
Oh, 2 days before my birthday.
Oh. Handyman likes parkour, spray paint, and stainless steel. Dislikes beer cans, not beer, but just the cans, water stains, and cops. 2 arrests, no charges pressed. 3 arrests, 2 convictions for grand theft. And has been in jail for 18 months. Freelancer. Likes vending machines, skate parks, ice chips. Dislikes rich kids' fried food. Do they all dislike cops? Cops.
I mean, let's be honest.
I mean, it makes sense. Actually, he's fine with cops. He just doesn't like doctors. So the casting so far completely on point.
You saying I like cops?
Cut the feed. Cut the feed. I guess I don't have a good ear for this kind of thing.
Or maybe you're just not as smart as you think you are.
Says the grown man sweating because of a ghost story. How about I just take extra care not to walk under any ladders for the rest of the night, and we call it even.
Walk under any... Where would you even find it? Oh. Did you mean step ladder? Oh, looks at the camera.
Up.
Oh, baby, we're doing this.
Now who's afraid? You look pale as spit.
Because for some reason, I just got the horrible feeling that I lost a bet.
All right, come here. Pull up a chair. Let me ask you something before we get started. What was your first job?
Waitress.
You're not a doctor, are you? Okay, good. Waitress. You remember this feeling? 9 p.m., diners filter out, doors close at 10. Y'all start turning off the grills, taking out the trash, settling down. And then some mouth breather comes in at 9:40 with big blank eyes, expecting you to find him a table.
Yeah.
Yeah, asshole behavior. Not breaking any rules, can't arrest him, can't shoot the guy, even if you wanted to. So, related note, you're here to buy. A paying customer. Happy to have you. Just read the room. Okay?
Sure.
And no haggling.
Now what are you here for?
Well, can't be honest about that. Time to build a story. This Creek seems less high-strung than the others. He must have a few years and a couple promotions under his belt. Might be on the 3rd floor at the moment, but in spirit he's still on the street earning. Everyone above him is more managerial positions. He's in between crowds, isolated. And he seemed entertained by my poke at the big guy. Putting that all together, I'm not actually here for myself. Truth is, I can't hear anything over the damn screen. I grab the remote sitting on the edge of the desk and turn off the screen. Ah, that's better.
The hell'd you do that for?
It was too loud.
We like it loud. Screws with bugs and wires and cops. Are you a cop?
Keeping it at that volume could damage your ears. You'd end up yelling all the time.
What?
Relax, Tanks.
Like I was saying, I'm actually here for someone else. My boss, to tell you the truth.
That sucks. Does your regional manager want a made-to-order heart attack at his retirement party or something?
You're not that far off. His son's turning 18 and he wants a party. An organic party.
How's that supposed to mean?
Hell if I know. But a coworker let slip that I smoked a few times in college. So boss goes and hands me his dark card, slaps me on the rear, and sends me down here. Told me to get everything his son needs for the best graduation ever.
That's rough. A pretty lady like yourself shouldn't be stuck running errands at this hour. Not in this part of the city. It's not safe. Speaking of which, Miller.
Stand up. Raise your hands.
I oblige, but the lanky one keeps staring at me oddly, looking me up and down. It's not complimentary. He's searching for something.
See, normally I would never be this poor of a host to such a nice customer, but bosses, right?
Yep.
Mine have been real micromanaging lately. It's kind of becoming a problem. So, we're taking a little more care around new faces.
Tucked inside her jacket, round the left pocket.
His eyes aren't modded. Did I give it away with my body language?
Something you want to share with the class? Forgot I had that, maybe?
Yes. I have a knife on me. Should I have declared that on my papers?
Would have been the polite thing to do, yeah.
Sorry for the poor manners, but a pretty lady like me, this part of town, guess I was just being careful around new faces.
All right.
You're letting her keep it?
I got you here. I got you here to protect us.
I just noticed his gun has a little keychain. What is that? A little red... A lobster? Morgan walks over, just has her face pressed straight up against his ass.
Maybe it's some merch of the Riding Hood or whatever.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
Have to wonder, though. Why'd a high-power corporate mover shaker come in... Oh, why'd a high-power corporate mover shaker come in person? Why come to us? Why not go across the skywalk over to the nearest Ikari-owned dispensary?
Cagey tonight, aren't we, boys? The hell are they so suspicious for? And who are the Ikaria? Name sounds vaguely familiar, but... Well, I can read between the lines. They're the competition. So if these blue bloods are being this cautious around a paying customer, I can shame them over it. Blue Bloods. International criminal organization. Originated in the early 21st century. Dock workers' trade unions. All right, these are working class gangsters.
hooray.
Starring criminals. Okay. So they are a large-scale organization, and this is just a branch of them, I suppose. I mean, sure, everyone knows the Icaria have taken the lion's share of the city. I just didn't realize that they had a monopoly, too.
Hey, get it straight. The Icaria won't be on top anymore once we... Never mind.
Can we not do business?
No one said that. So what'll it be?
Well, I don't want any of these kids choking on their own foam.
Even if it'd be funny to watch.
I figured I'd just buy a bunch of downers, maybe a handful of uppers, let half of them get high off the atmosphere.
Downers, huh? We got the new titration of lime. Lasts for hours.
Yeah, I can stir it into their watered-down beers. Wait, new titration? No one's gonna shit themselves, are they?
No. Not until the morning, at least.
Alright, well, I can live with that. What have you got on the other end?
Got plenty, long as they don't mind hippos.
Hypodermics? I feel like these baby shark types would get nervous around needles. You got anything they can inhale?
Well, got a lot of nerve. Like you.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Fast bump, high plateau, and a smooth ride down. Our bestseller.
Sounds great.
Unfortunately, it's in high demand.
Ah, short
so-
for Nirvana. An illegal stimulant. It's inhaled, euphoriant with mild hallucinogenic properties. Growing popularity. Being assessed for legalization.
Hashtag legalize it.
Hashtag legalize it, baby. I get that he's selling me drugs, but does he really have to sell me drugs? Hey, it's not my card anyway. Charge it.
Gladly.
Typing away at his tablet. Yeah. He takes out an adding machine. Typing away at his tablet like this, he almost looks white collar.
It checks out, right? The cereal's legit, so...
Yeah, man. You already said that. It's encrypted, Trey. It's not meant to be a one-tap purchase.
Dark card, the gold standard of untraceable fund transfer among the criminal and financial elite. Your average citizen wouldn't recognize it as anything special. Looks like any other credit or debit card. Only reason I recognized it is because they got flashed all the time back at my apprenticeship. Mostly for drawing lines, but sometimes for purchasing. Hard to convert the funds back into cash. But if you want to buy or sell on the black market, you couldn't ask for better. So, what the hell is going on? I'm dangling some very enticing bait here. An amenable mark, spending money that's not her own. They should be salivating over me. Instead, they're practically x-raying me. Why? Interesting decor.
Finally, someone notices. It's nice, right? It's called cherry wood. Redid the paint myself with a finish I had imported.
Blood! It is a nice piece of furniture, Creek, but I was referring to your paperweight.
Oh, yeah, that. You like it?
Yeah, sure. It has a certain rustic simplicity. Though it's not exactly gleaming. Have you considered giving it a polish?
Oh, that'd be a crime.
Oh?
Polishing off the battle scars from a hard-won prize.
Prize? It's not yours?
Something I picked up on the job. I think this is probably Amy.
Okay.
I think this is Sosuke.
Okay.
A masculine voice, muffled, possibly gagged, and stifled as if pained. Seems like I'm not their only guest tonight.
Really wish you left the music on, lady.
Sorry, you say something? completely spaced out just now. Didn't hear a word you said.
Okay. That's okay. I didn't say anything.
Guess you aren't so stupid you can't even mind your own business.
Speaking of my business, how are we looking?
The card's still processing.
Sorry about that.
Guess it takes time to snake a wire through enough pinholes that even the almighty state can't track it. Takes power, too, apparently. Battery's plummeting. Ugh, dark card. Almost more trouble than it's worth.
Definitely didn't do its previous owner any good, for I palmed it off his corpse.
Your boss must be a careful guy, delegating you to come down here with this.
Yeah, maybe. Not very smart, though. He has no idea what any of this shit costs.
Ah.
If I treat myself after I finish here, it's not like he'd ever know the difference.
Good on you, ripping off the bastard. A woman after my own heart. There it is.
A devil after my own blevel.
A devil after my own, his due.
A devil after my own gargoyle.
Now I just need 2 thumbs and a password for verification, and we're golden. Their problem?
Yeah. Is there a problem?
No problem. Sorry, it's just something I heard.
And what's that?
That the Blue Bloods had gotten something special in recently.
Can't trust everything you hear out there, or read, or see.
No, of course not. But is it true? A no mask?
Like the man said, you gotta be careful what stories you listen to.
Come on, what could it even cost? A couple thousand? It's one no mask, Michael. What could it cost?
I wouldn't know. I'm no art appraiser. But I do know that it's rare. Fun fact, no means talent. But I don't think that translation does it justice. Less than a dozen people on the planet who can make them.
What's so special about it? I mean, them, if they exist, which they, don't. If you want a mask, you've already got one on your chin, lady.
State puts up cameras, we put on masks. State adds layered scans, we wear helmets. High-tech climbs higher, low-tech punches lower. Back and forth up the escalators. But a no mask's got tech that can't be answered. Scissors sharp enough to cut rock.
Anti-facial recognition, fractalized active defense. Any camera, scanner, or ad looks at that mask, they'll see a face, within a face, within a face, within a face, until fatal error. Forget hiding from cameras, searching for blind spots. With a no mask, you just walk down the busiest street in the city and brick every camera in half a kilometer. That's a cool idea.
That's very psychopaths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, okay, yeah. Back to the historical derivation of the word, the type of mask. Okay, funny. And yeah, we know what ads are. They're playing right now! Roll the Twitch ad!
Big donkeys!
Yeah.
You know your stuff.
Domino's Pizza!
I love this pose because to me, this is the one other pose characters in Octopath Traveler can do besides standing normally. So I always I could just see very clearly the shakes head no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buyer beware.
But if this mask could do half of what you think it could, anyone who got their hands on it wouldn't part with it easily.
So how much?
More than you can afford, that's for sure.
I don't know about that. I've got pretty nice stock options.
Maybe you do have the money. That's not the issue. I can't sell it. It's already been spoken for.
End of discussion.
Well, sure, you can't sell something that's been spoken for. But things get misplaced all the time. Delivery carriers showing up at the wrong address, missing packages ending up in the backs of storage facilities, merchandise falling off the back of the proverbial truck.
You weren't sent here on some errand.
Shit.
What is it?
Take a long look, boys, because you may never get another chance. We're breathing the same air as a genuine consultant.
She's some kind of Meg spy?
I guess Trey has, like, artificial
Like contacts,
eyes.
yeah.
It might just be how they're stylized, but I like how it looks with the black sclera.
No, I think they got some kind of eye mod or it's contacts or something.
If I was, I couldn't exactly come out and say, now could I?
Oh, shit!
Is it really this easy?
Yeah, that's real smart talk. Now give me one reason I shouldn't paint your brains onto the wall.
Because I still haven't paid for my purchase?
Definitely got the nerves of a consultant. They teach you that at some fancy uptown corpo school? Or was it something you were born with?
Something I was born with? Probably. But believe it or not, I'm glad we're having this conversation. Honesty always speeds up the negotiation. So, in the spirit of cooperation, why don't you start being honest too?
How's that?
You don't want my money, traceable or otherwise. Only reason you'd entertain a customer while in the middle of whatever bottleneck you're keeping behind that door is because I have something rare that you desperately need.
Don't assume desperation. Or need.
How about want? You want the dark card account itself, not whatever shitcoin currency it holds.
And why's that?
To steal from your bosses.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. They're the ones stealing from us.
Yes, I'm sure you have very legitimate grounds for a wage theft suit, but I don't care. Whether it's for running away, skimming off the top, or just as insurance, you want a wallet they don't have eyes on. And since your tall friend hasn't misted me yet, it seems like you're willing to barter for it. So, the card or the mask?
Not even close.
The card plus 2/4 worth of my salary. That's nearly...
Nah, sister, you don't have the cash for this purchase. And it ain't the kind of thing you can get a loan from the bank for.
I don't like it, but... Not cash, then. Might as well try it. What about information instead?
I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but it would have to be one hell of a piece of intel.
I could give you heartbreak.
That's
We
so
go-
fun.
We go out on a few dates, and then I ghost you forever. What do you say?
Boss, take it.
What did she say?
Funny.
That is funny. Heartbreak, the most famous anarcho-terrorist in the country at some Meg's beck and call.
Upgraded to anarcho-terrorist now? Lots of people were laughing very hard, having shorted the right stocks before each of his kills. Oh, right, this is me. Oh, right, I'm Miller. Add 1 to the Jell-O
How
counter.
does it feel?
Hold up. Seriously?
No. Why do people buy this conspiracy shit so easily?
I don't get the joke. Why would we want heartbreak?
To learn from him? Make an example of him? Hire him? You blue bloods have been fighting the Rust, the Karia, the State, everyone who wants a peace for decades. Yet Heartbreak's gotten more notoriety than all of you combined in only a few months. There's really nothing you'd want to say to him? Nothing you'd want to ask him? If he was sitting right in front of you. The following scene contains loud noises, flashes of light, depictions of violence and gore.
Hell of a bluff, I'll give you that.
Thought it was worth a try. Sorry, just procrastinating, having to go back to my superiors empty-handed.
No, it was good. Good effort. I mean, I'm still interested in the dark card. It's just that mask is a death sentence, crafted specifically for one very special customer. I'm just the one given the honor of hanging on to it until...
Sounds like you've got your own office politics to worry about.
Getting pulled in every direction.
I know the feeling.
Well, that was a bunch of drama for nothing.
She gonna buy or what, Creek? Oh, I'm still buying. Not for some kid's party, obviously. Plan is, we're gonna spike the competition at this meet and greet, make the customer think they're drooling idiots. The mask was always a long shot, I was just personally curious.
Curiosity can get you into trouble down here at the bottom of the world.
Don't worry. I like to think I know a thing or two about discretion.
I can see that. Let's wrap this up then. Your password and your thumbs, please.
Sure. I'll just take off my gloves here. Cyborg gun hands! Oh, yeah. I make a snap with my right hand as my left extends toward the desk. Viewer discretion advised. Thumbs up, winky face. Kirby with a sword. Real quick, before I forget, do you have a bag for all this?
Yeah, actually. Got a few in this drawer.
The hell?
Only needed to distract him for a second.
Meow.
Meow.
Like, nya, less than one heartbeat. I did tell him to mind the safety. The big one made a small noise as he looked down to see that his own gun had blown a fist-sized chunk out of his torso.
Holy shit.
He jumped up fast. I was expecting to blow his head off. From behind, a motion, a shape charging towards me. Spinning left, I draw my knife, exhale, and lower my shoulders. There. A loudly broadcast haymaker swinging in from his right. Bad instinct. Must have gotten used to those sparklers making people flinch. I step in, and his bicep smacks dully onto my shoulder as I place my knife directly into his carotid. He's gripping that knife with all the strength he has left. Wait, is he really gonna try to pull it out? Someone's been stabbed! What do? When applying first aid to a puncture wound, removing the foreign object is not recommended, as this can greatly increase the rate of blood loss.
Adrian, did you consult on this scene?
Oof, another bad instinct. Oxygen cut off to the brain, already losing vision. And dropped with all the grace of a garbage bag hitting the bottom of the dumpster. So that just leaves... Hasn't moved a muscle. Newest member, weakest in pack. Personally, I wouldn't have given the new guy guard duty. But hindsight's 20/20. The gun's double-barreled, 2 shots spent. And Miller still has my knife in a literal death grip. I'll have to improvise for this last one. What the hell? Why not?
Oh shit!
Though, come to think of it, how do you use this thing? Aim for the bleachers, I guess.
Oh!
Cool.
Man.
Fucking rad. Holy shit.
What a banger open.
I'd pay $10 just for that.
Right, she's a murderer. Right.
Right. Oh, God, you always just... That fucking, the gif with Steve Buscemi and Christian Bale. Oh. Barely got...
Willem Dafoe?
Barely got 3 centimeters into his neck. Must have hit a vertebra and stopped dead. Well, still got the job done after a few whacks, but... Well, it was my first time with a sword. And I've never been very good at anything the first time. Always needed lots of practice. Okay. The music should have deadened the sound of the gunfire. And that gun was heavily modified. If it somehow still has its tags, they can't possibly be functioning properly. So I've got a window of opportunity. First things first, gloves back on. Wow, someone's lively.
Who the hell?
Some kind of mod keeping him alive? Cruelty under his circumstances. I could hear that slug tear his intestines apart. The pain alone should have knocked him out cold. Yet his fingers are limp, his eyes sharp. Paralyzed.
There are rules. I thought.
Blood's pooling fast. You've got 4 minutes.
4 minutes? For what?
Everything.
You're no mega assassin. You're too talkative. Who sent you? Fox? Gray Lady? All that rat should have. The rust just knew it. Rabid dog, caribou.
It's cute how you all give each other nicknames.
You're civilian?
Where's the mask?
What? Go to hell.
You just looked right at the desk drawer. I thought you said you played poker. Need your keys?
A civilian thief?
Theft is victimless. It's robbery when violence is involved.
So you're just out of your goddamn mind.
I'm the last person you'll ever talk to, Creek. Your choice, but do you really want to be rude?
You seem like you can take it.
The key clicks into the small safe, and I Well, no, okay. I tried to read that as I pull open the door. Technically, either of these is right. I pull upon the door with a certain amount of force to reveal paperwork. Page after page of spreadsheets and diagrams and text, all printed in red. This important?
Oh, so considerate. No, just throw it anywhere.
Okay.
I was joking.
3 minutes now. Sarcasm will cost you time you don't have. There it is. A gleaming darkness at the back of the safe.
So that's it. You. All this, all of us. For that? Just for that?
I was out of Altoids. I needed a new tin. You want one?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. I get asked that question a lot. You ever sit like a bad bitch? You should try it. You've only got a minute left. Would you feel better? Would you be happier had I a good reason? Would you feel better if I had killed you for a different reason? If I had a good reason for blowing a hole in your stomach, would it have hurt any less? You still got more than 2 minutes. Plenty of time. I could spin up whatever fairy tale you'd like to put you to bed. I bring the mask to my face, and for a brief moment, the surface seems to writhe. Is it trying to adjust itself to me?
Suppose it makes sense, you wanting a mask so bad. If I was as hideous as you on the inside, I wouldn't want to go barefaced either. Hit a nerve. Must be the worst kind of feeling. Being seen. Seen by someone you can't even hurt anymore. Well, I see you. Heartbreak. Yeah, big, bad, faceless heartbreak. I'm just a dumbass punk, but even I could make you out for—
Don't flatter yourself. It's not that you're particularly perceptive. I just don't have anything to hide when a corpse is talking.
First honest thing you said. So what gives HBK? So what gives HBK? You're clearly not an idealist. All the terrorism, rebellion theories, out the window. You go around killing because your daddy smack you around. Your mommy not hug you enough.
My father never laid a hand on me. My mother hugged me. A sufficient amount.
So what the hell's your excuse?
I don't make excuses.
Then what the hell's wrong with you?
Less than a minute now. I could spend that time making up a diagnosis if you'd like. Or would you prefer I just come over there and squeeze?
How many?
Another question straight out of the greatest hits. How can I put this? How many times? How many breads have you eaten? How many times have you eaten bread?
Never. Got a gluten thing, bitch.
Well, shit, my metaphor's shot to hell, just like someone else I could name. Whatever, point is, I am not a collector. This is not my hobby. I do not keep count. There is no code. I do what I want as often as I want to.
Do what thou wilt. All of the law. Is that it?
I don't know what you're referencing. But from where you're sitting, do I really look like the law-abiding type? I bring the mask back down to my face, and again its surface seems to shudder.
Forget it. At least I know you deserve what's coming.
I've heard a lot of empty threats in people's last moments, Creek. They're never that memorable.
Told you that mask was a death sentence. That it was spoken for. They called in a huntsman from overseas. Home turf. Huntsman can become anyone. Go anywhere. Kill anything. It's supposed to come over and slaughter the rust. That mask was part of his payment. He'll be looking for it.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Finders keepers.
Forget it. I don't need to scare you. Huntsman, hunter. Too much meaning. Lost. Always thought better translation was pelt taker. They'll find you, flay you alive, wear your skin, then go and murder everyone you've ever... What a face. Should have taken you up on dipping out early. Anything beat dying staring at that face. A face like that.
So, a huntsman coming to get me. Nah, the dead and the dying make for strong bluffers, and I've seen more than a few of them try their hand at improv. Time to move. I need to scuff things up a bit more, make this look more like an orca shootout than, well, a visit from me. Weapons are inherently disposable. I can kill with anything. So I never bother trying to retrieve one from a dead man's grip. But I might have need for a knife again shortly. So I'll be taking this back, Miller. I had to pry. Why is it that the dead are always grasping? Oh, sorry, not figuratively. I had to pry, like get in there. Why is it that the dead are always grasping? This is an interesting way to stylize the bodies.
Yeah.
I like it.
The sword was not worth the effort. Lesson learned. But now I have to remove it for this next part. His eyes. Can't tell the model from the outside, but I can make a strong, educated guess at the price range. If they back up any data. It can't be more often than once an hour. It'll be 10 o'clock soon. I'm gonna need something with some heft to it.
Adrian says, I love that the UI here is just like the what the fuck is that UI from F-Zero, and Morgan notices something she did not do at the crime scene.
Well, the bat's definitely spent, but his eyes are no longer a problem. And the sword is fine where it is. Not gonna tempt fate and risk nicking myself with it. Well, that's all the burning issues addressed. Time to take care of the chores. I had to remove my gloves to convince them I could use the dark card. It means I handled all the murder weapons with my bare hands. Obviously, I'll need to wipe my prints off this gun and my knife. But I put my gloves on before opening Creek's safe and cracking Trey's skull. So what does that leave? Focus. No mistakes.
Sword.
You touched the remote, yeah. This is the remote I use to distract the big guy. Need to wipe my prints off it, of course. But should I turn the music back off? No, it was playing when I first walked in. Best to preserve continuity. And besides, what was it he said? We'd like it loud, screws with bugs. He's right about that much. Little smoke screen never hurts. Let's see. Yep, the card. The dark card played its role as bait perfectly. Even if it's the reason I'm having to go around wiping off prints. I'll never be able to pull funds off it, but I might be able to use it again if... It's stuck. Creek must have dropped it harder than I realized. Getting shot in the stomach doesn't help with handling delicate electronics. No way I'm gonna risk taking the whole reader with me.
Could have any number of pings and strings leading back to the manufacturer. Even the Blue Bloods themselves. No. I'll wipe the dark card off, and then set the whole reader back on the desk. For all anyone knows, Creek's pod mugged it off some slummer. We were trying in vain to get beer money off it. So, I want to take a quick look around to see whether this is a situation where you just do all the things, or am I really making any choices here? I think you just do all the things.
Yeah. Also might be wise to do a save, because we haven't done that.
Sure, I'll do that before I advance.
Yeah.
Right, the keys I took off him to open the safe. The Blue Bloods are going to find out I took the mask eventually, but I see no reason to give them any hints. And on the off chance the police get here first, I'd rather they not investigate this as a robbery. All that's to say, you can have these back, Creek. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go ahead
Do anything with the sword?
Yeah, I'll check on that in a sec. Well, we can go ahead and save here. Oh, okay, I still have my saves from this. Let's see. Yeah, is the sword... The sword. Sword. I gripped the handle with both hands when I brought it down on his neck. Thinking back, I dragged the tip across the floor, didn't I? Shit. Probably got Miller's blood on it. That's sloppy. And stupid. Why the hell did I... Forget it. There's nothing I can do about it anyway. Fingerprints can be wiped, but there's no cleaning agent on Earth that can hide blood from a modern forensics team. And I'm not looking to do an encore performance of my reaction to those goddamn fickle bobbies.
I think there's one more blue thing off to the left.
Yo, Fidget Buddy reference?
You definitely hit something.
Well,
that was the advance button.
That was the advance button that made the sound effect. Thinking logically, so we've grabbed his sword, knife, reader, the keys, that remote, the cigarette.
She took the knife. She did the knife and the gun before this section started.
Yeah,
Right.
We didn't touch the cigarette. Right now I'm just sweeping the mouse around. I think I have the...
I think that's probably everything.
Yeah, I think you're good.
I can't find anything else to interact with, so if I missed something, I missed something. Can't exactly spend all night on this. Am I good here?
Sure.
I'll do one last pass, because in the previous episode, they always auto-advanced you when you had interacted with everything.
Chat says you can hit control to auto-found if you're not sure.
Okay, well, control is not doing anything, so I'm gonna advance.
I think we're good.
Yippee!
Yeah, okay, this feels like the scene's been set. A strange sensation erasing your own presence. A sense of supremely private accomplishment. Like placing the last piece into a milk-white jigsaw puzzle, and then throwing it in the trash. It's not unpleasant, but I can't linger here any longer to savor it. Time to draw this to a close. Thank God for the mask. I can still smell it tells god-awful in here, but it's bearable. Rehydrated sweat and vomit, scents full of adrenaline and sickly heat. Unfiltered, I'd be at risk of getting sick if it weren't for all the blood. That's a fun detail. She doesn't like all the scents she just listed, but blood has no effect on her, so it actually makes it more pleasant because it masks the other scents. Right.
Crazy.
What to do with you? Blindfolded, gagged, hands bound above him with plastic ties and linen wrappings, beaten bloody, and drugged? These syringes. They wanted him to stay conscious. Not very popular, are you? Still, you're not dead. And with these kinds of injuries, you won't die soon. Not without a push. That might be the most charitable thing to do under these circumstances. Must have wished for death at least once during all this torture. Too bad. The bat that barred this door is now in splinters. Anyone walking in after me won't realize that this room was locked from the outside. If this captive had somehow gotten his hands on a blade, there'd be nothing stopping him from stepping out of here and butchering his captors. Damn, not only murder simulator, framing a guy for murder simulator. The Blue Bloods will want someone to blame for the deaths of 4 of their men. And unlike the police, they won't bother arresting an innocent man and putting him up on trial for the world to see. They'll wrap things up for me.
Woof.
Hold that for me. As for the gun... What's with the... All I did was tuck the gun into your waistband, pal. Oh. Okay, I can see how that would be distressing under the circumstances. Well, you can relax about that. It's not loaded. A few minutes from now, you're gonna wish it was. Out again already. Rest up while you can. When you wake up, you'll want to start running.
Day after my birthday. Like I practiced.
Irashai.
Irashai.
Pardon?
Keep working on it, kid.
Cool bar theme.
Didn't mean to interrupt you in the middle of training your new employee. How's it working out?
It is she, right? Never worked this close with an ant before.
She is unbearably forgiving, so I doubt you'll get sued.
She's fine. Good at cleaning, precise with her mixing. Knows a hell of a lot of trivia. Popular with the younger crowd, I think. This is the place with the android bartender? They talk like I installed a new karaoke machine.
I didn't know you had a younger crowd.
Funny. What's that make you, Grandma? More of a learning curve to her than I was expecting. Did you cheap out on her base installs? It's like I had to teach her everything.
Trust me, there's nothing cheap about Sarah. Sarah, who's this? Let's see. Weight 200 kilograms. God. Paralegal. Okay, she's working here. Likes split field diopter, Wing Chun, and folding clothes.
Please have Will read her useless talent.
Dislikes mops, fire alarms, variety packs.
I can do a full split, but that is not useless.
As you think, so shall
As
you
you think? Yeah.
Yeah. Read the confession also.
I tried to use Adonai's makeup and broke a lipstick. Would you just like press it into your face?
Eats it. But yes, she can take a minute when learning the ropes. Grin and bear it a little while longer. Once she does find her footing, she'll have you worried about your job security in no time.
Keep it up. I didn't have to do you the favor of hiring her, you know.
Favor?
Plenty of people out there who would kill to work at an up-and-coming bespoke establishment like Bar Kintsugi.
I hear them pounding on the door now. Technically, legally. You didn't hire anyone. I generously agreed to loan you my android during the hours when I have no use for it.
Plot twist, Morgan actually went out and killed those 4 guys over the stress of losing lips. That's not more petty than she has killed 4.
These kinds of arrangements aren't uncommon. Androids can, in theory, work 24 hours a day indefinitely. But their users can't. Parents come home from work, people go to sleep, staff take holidays, offices close for the night. The end result of all that slack is that a lot of androids spend a good portion of their operating time waiting around. So the more enterprising owners loan them out during that downtime, ideally to businesses with complementary working hours. There are plenty of apps and HR software to help arrange it all. But Sarah's apprenticeship wasn't that on the books. After the fallout around David's death settled down, I came to realize exactly how shortchanged I was in our paralegal agreement. She's handy for research and rote work, of course, but she barely sleeps, rarely eats, finishes paperwork at lightning speed. I was spending more time finding shit to keep her busy than I was actually working. And of course, I value my alone time. It was one of those long walks of mine that I recalled Reinhardt was having trouble getting this bar up and running. Takes a village to keep the world's most advanced android busy.
Yeah, alone, whatever. Sarah's the one who clocks in and clocks out, does the work, cleans the bathrooms. She's the employee.
If she was an employee, you'd have to cover her benefits.
Not in my current income bracket. I checked 3 times. Wait, you're not taking her paycheck, are you?
It's not a paycheck.
Don't lawyer me on this shit.
Sarah can't earn a paycheck. She's not a person.
If she walks like a person and talks like a person and works like a person.
Oh, the Supreme Court disagrees by 13-0.
Yeah, well, Supreme Courts have been wrong about that kind of thing before, haven't they?
Says the black man.
Do I hear
It was decided 13-0 by Justice Alito and the 12 robot Justice Alitos.
Can't believe that bitch is still alive.
Touché.
I actually really like Diamante. He's
Yeah.
funny. Oh, hey, we just got his profile.
Owner-operator Kintsugi likes libraries, boating, and fast learners. Dislikes marketing, solicitors, and signing things. Ooh, collects ancient coins. Pet peeve, web pages that take too long to load. I guess they still have those. Don't mention speed at which Kintsugi site loads.
Pretty funny.
Sarah, tell boss here what you spend your salary on.
I have started purchasing cases of wine.
Oh, they gave
What?
her stars now.
Wait, that's what those deliveries were?
As the wine appreciates, its resale value will increase, especially if I can predict which vintages will be in high demand. Since I don't have a bank account, I can't earn interest in the traditional sense, but if I stay up to date on the sommelier reviews, if I can talk.
So you'll resell the wine at a profit, and what'll you do with that money?
Stop it, you're making her depressed.
I did also purchase a cache of sheet music.
What? What for?
Practice.
You're muttering. Forget it. None of my business. Speaking of business, the place isn't exactly packed.
Well, are you volunteering to help with that? There are lawyer bars, right? Right? Where all the lawyers go after trials. Kintsugi could be a lawyer bar.
Yeah.
So cool.
Those lawyer bars are usually close to the courthouse, though.
Don't. Just don't. Everything's signed and paid. I can't think about what ifs on location anymore. This is the spot that was available, and I need a soda water with all this stress on my stomach. Sarah, 10 bar.
Ahem. What are you buying, stranger?
What was that?
Boss has been teaching me his barside manner. He says that his clientele expect a certain degree of maturity when they come here.
And so you're using a deeper voice.
Is it not working?
I guess actually, yeah, Will, can you backspace and read that just read that line as Will?
What are you buying, stranger?
Yeah, I definitely read that as the Resi 4 merch.
What are you buying?
Buying, stranger.
Please let me know when you're ready to order.
I love this bar.
Yeah.
This bar
It's very
fucking
cool.
rips, dude.
If I went to bars, I would go to this one.
Dude, even if I didn't go to bars, I'd be like, hey, you want to hang out?
It's a well-stocked bar. Got tea and coffee too, if that's what you're into. Nice ambiance, soft lighting, warm on a chill night and cool on a hot day.
Read this comment in chat in an Obama voice. Trent's hog.
Now, all that's left to do is wait for the customers to stream in. Any day now.
Well, how long has this been open, man? Like, it might not be that
Oh, the
long.
windows are so cool too. This place rules.
Yo!
Yeah. Do we all know what kintsugi is?
Yes.
It's a traditional Japanese art that involves, like things with like minor fractures in them, right? Or something? You like fill them in
It's-
with...
You fill in the fractures
Yeah.
with gold and
Okay.
use it as an adhesive. So that thing on the wall is mimicking what you'd see in the pottery with the
Yeah.
golden veins.
It's really cool.
Yep.
Ryan must have searched for months to find affordable underground real estate that wasn't flooded or already filled to the brim with server farms. Putting Sarah on cleaning duty was a good call. If any of the tiling in here starts to grime up, it'd start feeling like a subway station bathroom real fast.
Me and my friend described Diamante as Ramsey if he were an informant instead of an appraiser, and you remove the hamster genes. Yeah, I can see them being in the family tree, though Diamante is definitely a lot more suave looking.
Oh, 100%. He actually has charisma and is likable.
Ramsey has charisma. That's all he has.
Fine, I guess if he also had constitution and strength.
Did someone leave this behind after their lunch break? Could be a trouble if they left anything work-related on here. Could be a trouble. We do not want any troubles. I'll help them out by throwing it in the trash after I'm done reading. Sirius debuts new fuel named a new lawsuit. So I imagine this is going to be another one of our read it and then answer a question for points thing. So let me skim this real quick. Dr. Sirius patented a process for a new helium-based fuel intended to replace hydrogen in combustion engines.
Now I'm Dr. Serious. I make real product.
Hi, I'm
You
Dr.
believe
Sirius. Do not fucking put me in the same breath as Professor Joke.
I'm making dinosaurs.
Only a few days later, the patent was leaked. Now Proteca, an investment firm of them, have filed a lawsuit alleging that he had actively allowed the leak to occur. Sirius says, what makes your process so valuable? If you're how you're running on a battery or you're burning fuel. This batteries scale poorly. A battery-powered plane couldn't generate enough lift. There are no fossil fuels left.
Oof.
Wells were pumped.
I mean, maybe good.
Yeah. The plane I took to get here runs on hydrogen. It produces nothing but water vapor. What's the problem? Yeah, right, because it's flammable. It's explosive. What makes helium superior? It's not pure helium. It's non-combustible. It's non-combustible, but in the presence of a catalyst, it ignites to generate force. It's expensive to distill. steel wasn't profitable before the Bessemer process and still became profitable. Protech has accused you of leaking so that others would be free to start experimenting. I don't think it's legally wise of me to discuss the suit against me.
Oh, okay, so this dude rules, actually.
You'll never have a monopoly since it's infinite. The correct... Okay, yeah, he wants a cost of energy.
He's trying to Nikola Tesla electricity
Yeah.
and just have it be free.
Oh, nice.
You consider yourself
Maybe
a
the
political
future
person?
isn't horrible.
No. Have you ever been a member of the Communist Party? No. Do you believe science should be apolitical? Yes. Of the liberal bias in the sciences. Science is okay. This is long. Oh boy, are they gonna quiz me on all of this?
I'm reading all of
he's
it.
He's talking politics.
Yeah, just trust Jello can read it all.
You are scrolling a little too fast for me because you're doing slightly bigger jumps than I'm expecting.
Bias, that speaks to their politics, not the failings of the scientific community. Ah, shit! If only we had a Review Plus account.
That's so much more of an article.
Oh
than
yeah,
they
no,
would
you'd
ever
get.
give
Oh
you.
my God.
You'd get this much before the paywall.
I recently clicked on an article because it's like, oh, new restaurants coming to your area. I'm like, oh, that's great. And I clicked on it, I was like, yeah, there's some restaurant. And I'm like, hey, what else is happening? They're like, oh, you gotta buy $5. I'm like, go to hell. This is ridiculous.
For a pop sci figurehead, Sirius sure keeps busy. Ooh, we got helium fuel as a... Okay, articles. It's not evidence.
Yeah, you can just read it.
Pro tip for paywalls. Sometimes if you can hit the shortcut to print the web page quick enough, you can just screenshot the whole page before the pop-up that blocks it all shows up. Little
There you
tips.
Some places that works. Some places have web designers that have any idea what they're doing and don't load the content before the pop-up, and I'm always like, ah, they got me.
That's why I said sometimes.
Guess I don't have any evidence proving they aren't legitimately brilliant, but I can't take seriously anyone who guest stars on TV that much. Can't deny they seem to be making progress with new kinds of, it's...
Fuels.
Yeah,
'cause it's
fuels
not
more directly.
really
Yeah, it's not
renewable.
renewable, yeah. New fuels. Some of the only new fuels we've seen in decades.
It's a new form of power. Is it really new power or is it steam again? It's steam
It's
again.
steam again.
Thanks, Valve.
Could be Is it really a new DRM video game platform, or is it Steam again?
It's Steam.
Could be decades longer before it's actually practical, but any new fuel has to be less volatile than hydrogen.
Please don't throw that data pad out. Its owner might come back.
Perish the thought. Though, now that you planted the idea into my head...
A self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
Stop eating that.
God, this bar rules.
This is such a cool location. Yo!
Yo, it's a lucky cat. Nya.
Did you say something, Adonai?
No.
I suddenly got the strong impression that there was something you wanted to say.
Don't know what you're talking about.
As you say.
Neko
Neko
unlocked. What does it
Holy
mean?
Shit.
Hang on, is that like a...
Is it a phone charm, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
It's Morgan time. It's the top.
Excellent. Hang on, we should trick this out real quick. Let Sarah Sato stuck. Emma deep in thought. Head empty. Angie. Got a Diamani one. I see. And then sure, man.
Bunny Girl Sarah is weird.
As you say.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready to order.
Of course.
Nah, I'll take this, Sarah. Go work the tables for a bit.
No one has sat at them since I last cleaned them.
Then pretend to clean them like a normal employee.
Understood.
What's got you so tense?
Take a wild guess.
Did Sarah ask for a raise?
Be serious, Red. What happened last night?
Your information was accurate for the most part. A pod of mid-level blue bloods had it. Seems like they were told to sit on it.
Hmm. And were they willing to sell?
Nope. Laughed at my price, called me a spoiled Meg, and kicked my butt out the door.
They weren't curious where you got your information from.
Honestly, no. They rushed me out of there pretty fast once they heard my offer.
Were they expecting more company?
I got the impression that they had work to get back to.
Okay. Anything else I should know?
No.
Anything you want to ask me?
How did you two meet?
The tables.
On my second day, you told me not to overpolish them in order to keep things laughy.
Lo-fi. Ooh.
Is it that inappropriate of a
It's like,
question?
ooh, one of these days, Sarah, bang, boom, straight to the moo.
You've lived in the city for decades, boss, but Adonai didn't move here until she started her apprenticeship at Masters in...
If you're gonna tell people my whole life story at every possible opportunity, I'll just shred my resume and start mailing you around instead.
I get to go in the box again. Exciting.
Hooray!
Yeah, you're gonna have to pay for this 200-kilogram package you're trying to mail.
The legs burst out of the bottom of the box and just walks to the...
Flintstone cycle run away.
How we met, huh? Well, that story's...
Not very good. I'll skip to the end and cut to the heart of our relationship, Sarah. I pay Reinhard a finder's fee, and he tells me where I can get into high-stakes poker games. It's not a lie. Now you know my terrible secret. Disappointed?
It's not illegal to gamble.
I don't go on my phone and wager my paycheck stubs on point spreads. I gamble. Since I can't afford the entrance fees for one of those anonymous masked ball cult vibe blimp casinos the rich go to, I count on your boss here to find me tables to play at.
Guilty.
So you travel to the lower wards to gamble illegally? Truth be told, I've had my suspicions. Seeing you go out at such odd hours without so much as your phone.
You gonna turn me in?
We're the police. She's already turned you in.
Diamani, what the hell is that?
It's a cut. It's...
Irashai.
Hey, if you do it wrong, that's more accurate.
Actually, yeah, that's
You're
true.
right.
All right.
Irashai. Or is it more firm? Irashai.
Two firm-looking men in finely pressed black suits, with shades tinted so dark they must need modded eyes to see from behind them. Despite the subtle color palette, they stand out. It's hard not to in clothes that look that expensive. Clothes with some kind of pin on them. Matching pins.
Shade slick.
Do you want this guy, Amy?
Sure. More emphasis on the Ra.
Oh, thank you.
Think I just heard the delivery drones bumping around outside, Sarah.
That's how they reproduce.
Would you check out back? Your vintages might have arrived.
Go on.
Please excuse me then.
Afternoon then, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
I guess one of those should be Will and the other should be Amy.
Yeah.
Mr. Diamani.
Pardon us for dropping in without first making an appointment.
No trouble at all. Still getting the place cleaned up. I'm awfully embarrassed that I failed to realize the property lay within your borders. If you'd come with me to the back, I'd be happy to settle whatever debt.
We look like petty landlords to you. If you owed us tribute, you'd know it by now.
My mistake. Well, if you're here for information, I'll gladly wheel and deal. How about you?
We're not here to shop either. We're here looking for Morgan.
Well,
That name ring any bells, Mr. Diamani?
Right. Listen, boys, I'm not sure.
Sorry. Had something blaring in my earbud. I'm a Morgan, Esquire, specifically. How can I be of service? I mostly practice criminal defense, but I do offer a few other services. You two look corporate. I can recommend some good workplace attorneys. Got a business card somewhere.
We're not interested in that.
Of course not. Well, I'm flattered that you'd come all the way here to find me. You must have already tried the home office. We can set something up for...
You need to come with us now, ma'am.
Hey, I thought you said there was nothing I needed to know.
Business day's over for me, gentlemen. Can this matter wait until tomorrow?
Does it look like it can?
Great manners, this one. Time sensitive, then. My rate will have to reflect that.
Send us the bill.
We can afford it.
Music to any lawyer's ears. So, who is we, then?
You think you're funny?
Compared to you.
Morgan! These fine gentlemen are from House Icaria.
I'm familiar.
You are.
I've seen their name in the papers. Plastering their name all over uptown opera houses and homes for the sick or whatever. Though I didn't recognize that name when those blue bloods were cursing it last night, so maybe that propaganda's working.
Doesn't matter how generous they are at galas, they're still the richest and most powerful criminal organization in the city.
Rich and powerful. Why bother with the criminal qualifier?
Sorry, our colors are pretty much the same, and that's usually how I identify who's talking.
No, that's super fair.
Might I ask about the nature of this engagement?
The situation is developing, Mr. Diamani. We appreciate your patience.
That's not what you want to hear.
So I gathered.
Your presence has been requested at the family estate, ma'am.
For business, or...
The Icaria are always business.
Shall we get you your coat?
Such gentlemen. Knew those shoots weren't just for show. Kills
If you
them.
insist, bang, 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 bang.
I can see myself out just fine, though.
Adonai? What's going on? Are you going somewhere?
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
These men are very athletic. Perhaps I should come with you?
If they want to arm wrestle, you'll be the first to know.
Call me when you get there, yeah?
If I'm actually in danger, I won't even be conscious when I arrive, but I appreciate the thought.
Yeah, I thought you were joking when you went, that's why I make the big bucks, Pointer boy.
Boss? Who were those men, really?
New clients for Morgan. Really. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Because if House Icaria puts her on retainer, she'll be able to buy you as much wine as you like.
But what do you mean by house?
Place people
I
live, sweetheart.
thought Hugh Laurie was dead by 2080.
You'd think that, but weirdly still kicking.
And Robot Hugh Laurie's are actually the 14th through 17th Justices of the Supreme Court.
What can I say? He's hard to catch.
All right. Pay attention. If I'm gonna lecture, I might as well try to teach. Start with ice. You want a lot of it, but low surface area, so never use crushed, okay? Starts to melt into the liqueur. The liquor, sorry. Wrong spelling. My bad. You own the place now. I fucked up.
I can never show my face here again.
Yeah.
Yippee!
Oh, the wine is mine!
Starts to mount into the liquor. Waters the whole thing down.
Understood.
1.5 ounces of vodka. And what do we look for in a good vodka?
Smoothness.
Correct. It's a mark of quality, making the bitter go down easy. So, the nobility. You know what that is?
Historically, the ruling class as enforced through economic or military might and maintained by familial relations.
Juice of a full lime. Oh, juice of a full lime. Look for a little sprig and a consistent color across the skin. Nobility. Old money is another word for it. And the older it is, the slower it moves. Only so much wealth you could accrue in one lifetime, collecting from serfs and selling horses. But the Industrial Revolution comes along, shows the world what real wealth acquisition looks like. Then you get new money, which always dwarfs old money. Inflation and split inheritances shave away at any generational wealth that's liquid. Now, new money and old money, they don't like each other.
Doesn't new money eventually become old money?
If the old money can help it, no one ever becomes old money.
That's a great line.
Triple sec, 1 ounce. My family was new money. Tried to make the transition. Join the right clubs, shake the right hands, make the right marriages, laugh at the bad jokes.
Bad jokes can be entertaining in their own right.
Not the kind of bad I'm talking about.
I don't understand.
That's all right. You shouldn't need to know.
But what do you mean your family was new money?
Sorry, freshman. Vodka and triple sec, huh?
It's really funny.
Times changed.
I was thinking that.
About 30 years ago. Recession, depression, civil unrest, political upheaval. Most people, they were so scared they could barely think about tomorrow, let alone next year. But a decent man's chaos is a cruel man's investment opportunity. So while everyone else was panic selling off everything they could to buy food and water, a certain type of personality was buying for pennies on the dollar, as it were. Give me a peel from that lime. As shallow as possible. Any white you see is just bitter. 1 ounce of gin. They were rough years, but they passed. And at the end of it all, some were left standing with a lot more money than they came in with.
New money.
A new kind of new money. The new nobility. Neo-bility, if you're writing a think piece.
Cute.
Slang term for the nouveau riche families that arose in the second half of the 21st century amid global economic turmoil. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. How to marry into... Jarvis, marry me into wealth.
So, you're Tony Stark. Oh, thank God.
Unabashed oligarchs and devourer barons. When the governments of the world tried to re-privatize the industries they had taken over with emergency powers, they were there to snatch them. And they started at the bottom. Steel, fuel, grain, machine parts, medicine. Here enters House Icaria. Well, that's how they exited. They went into the Red Decade as the Icaria Cartel. Drug smugglers and extortionists, thieves and murderers. They came out as one of the richest, most respectable names in the country. Not that they actually stopped doing any of that thieving and murdering, mind you. Put the top on tight and shake.
So they are a crime family, like the mob?
Put the top on tight, then shake. Me when I'm getting dressed in the morning.
Huh?
This is the 21st century, kid. It's muddier than that. House Icaria is not literally one family, not even one race or creed. They're simply the strongest criminal organization in the city. On paper.
But not in practice.
Practice is what they're lacking. Haven't had to get their hands dirty. Haven't had to maintain a presence in the lower ward in years. They make their profits from investments, blackmail, and more than a little insider trading. So they're criminal, yes, but their muscles atrophied. Time for a taste test. That's not right at all. The hell did I forget?
I put in some Cinetonin.
I put in some spilled salt from this shaker.
Boss? There must have been other criminal organizations 30 years ago. Others poised to take advantage of the changing times?
Yeah.
So, what did the Ikaria do to set themselves apart from the rest back then?
Stupid, most important ingredient. Child blood.
Child blood. That's what-
Drop of grenadine. Look at this.
Beautiful.
We took this picture and used the poster eyes filter.
Yeah.
The Lady Maria.
It's beautiful.
It's an Umineko reference. Okay.
This is nothing. We'd use a frosted glass if this was for a customer. Looks like a ruby in the right lighting. If you do end up helping Red work with the Ikaria, don't let the warmth of their golden furnishings confuse you. All that glitters is cold.
Burn it! Fucking line from a James Bond movie opening song.
Yeah.
All that glitters is cold.
Diamante rules. I love him. I'm glad I took him.
Whoa.
Gold finger.
Whoa, color.
Oh, wow, yeah. It was a quiet and uneventful drive in the back of the limousine. The privacy, at least, was nice. But with Abbott and Costello riding in the front, I had no way of getting information out of them. Not even passively.
Yo, sick Abbott and Costello
Sick Abbott and
contemporary
Costello
reference in
reference.
2086.
Sarah's like, I understood that reference, so instead, I spent the whole ride trying to play out all the different ways that this could go.
What is your favorite Abbott and Costello movie? When they meet Frankenstein? When they meet the mummy? Or possibly Hold That Ghost? I don't know what you're talking about, Sarah.
What is your favorite Abbott and Costello movie? Zombie Island?
What?
The moon one? I haven't liked any of them so far. I suppose I should have felt relief or gratitude when we pulled up outside of an imposing skyscraper instead of an alley. I suppose it's a good sign that no one's put a bag over my head or stuck a needle in my neck. But I don't feel like celebrating. For all I know, they really don't have a clue about what I did in the lower wards last night. But for some reason, they've placed their attention on me. And there's little I hate more than unwanted advances. I'm also not a fan of being made to wait. Why am I just sitting out here? In here?
We were too late.
Only by a few men.
He filled the time slot.
Already? We've got no chance of...
Maybe if his other meetings went well.
Are we on hold, gentlemen? In the world's most expensive waiting room?
Quiet.
I take it he's glaring at me behind those lenses, but I'm more interested in the sweat glistening on his forehead. Somehow, of the three of us, I'm the most relaxed. This is becoming embarrassing. Can I at least take in the view while we're here?
You can take photos if you like, so long as you're quiet.
Really?
No, your phone won't work in here.
Go figure. Sky Pillar. The illusion isn't unimpressive, I guess. Windows into the heavens, sparkling like raindrops across a puddle. Might even be appealing if it wasn't trying to be something it's not. You look up and see hexagons above you in the lower wards, too. Rich or poor, people just can't imagine themselves under an open sky anymore. Not even in their wildest dreams. Go fish, question mark? If I weren't hyper aware of the flickering sky hanging over my head, this could make for a lovely watering hole. But those probably aren't even real fish down there. Literal children are capable of keeping goldfish alive, so of course the 0.1%ers can't manage it. Maybe they'd spin it. And their pallid bodies float to the top because some idiot raised the water temperature 2 degrees. They'd certainly be easy to scoop out. If you're an impatient, undignified idiot, you could argue that it's an efficient way to fish.
Read.
Is it trying too hard to look unconcerned if I sit down and start reading the news? Maybe. But my boredom outweighs my apprehension at the moment. Not my fault they've failed to be sufficiently intimidating. PSS Proposition City, ahead of next month's convention. Welcome to Proposition City. Wow! Competitive political conventions with, okay, this is Senator Mathings, expected to face significant opposition from Senator Sciencings and Senator History Things before securing his nomination. Well, the broader nation England with this ongoing political circuit. Okay, so it's a contested political convention. City officials are under fire for a supposed lack of sufficient security. Record high police budget. Fully... Oh, God, I misread that. I thought that said fully unrestricted officer use of all tanks. A coalition of private security services, including such good guy sounding organizations as White Adder and Fang. Heartbreak was bad enough. Now we're hearing that cops are dying in the lower wards. When are city officials gonna say enough is enough? Our contracted forces have world-class training
Oh
in
boy.
crowd pacification,
This quote gets rough.
enhanced interrogation tactics. Any of the subhuman scum who empathize with anarchists won't dare to leave their mother's basements once we can get our boots on the ground or on their necks, lol. City Council declined to comment. The total city population is getting bigger. Everyone shows up for this convention. Most of the community members we spoke to expressed optimism about the increase in economic activity and tourism. But some who refused to give us their permission to publish their identifying info rudely and loudly voiced their criticism. What jerkheads. Okay. Suppose it's less offensive than a bare advertisement or paywall, but why list your donors mid-article? All it does is make my eyes glaze over. Whatever, I got the important part. The city's hosting that convention next month, putting pressure on the city council to vote on hiring mercenaries. Whether or not to bring in private security. When I didn't get the chips immediately, I was like, no, was I wrong? I have to start the game over. On top of the massive police. You know what? That's a great idea.
Closes the game.
It'd be so funny if your phone didn't actually work in here, like you couldn't save.
Yeah, you can't save the game.
That would be such a funny in-universe reason for not being able to quick save and save scum.
On top of the massive policing budget, it makes little difference to me. Cops and mercs have different quirks, but words will never hurt me.
Hurt me? Yeah.
But they all share the same blind spots. I'll be just fine. How the average law-abiding citizen will put up with them clogging the streets for 2 weeks, though. Not like it'll be the least popular political decision made next month. Everyone knows Mathings will be the candidate. That was decided years ago. The contested convention will just be him finding a balance between how much public opposition he's willing to stomach against how many favors he feels like giving out. We did corporations. We're doing organized crime. I imagine we're gonna do politics, so maybe we're gonna be involved in this incident in episode 3 or later. Country's already a circus without any bread. I think the least they could do is make the performances entertaining. What was that in the article about cops dying in the lower wards anyway? Pretty heavy-handed to just make up that kind of thing, even when pearl clutching and pitching yourself at the same time. Well, I've looked around at everything that caught my eye, and now I'm all out of... I've tried nothing, and I'm all out of ideas. Everything except... maybe they don't know we're here. I'm gonna try knocking.
What are you? Hey!
Before I get the chance, creaking oak draws my attention to an alternate entrance on the other side of the water. Hello, you may call me Creaking Oak.
This is my eat. Oh my god, is that actually a vape?
Stop staring and get a move on.
That's the kind of man walking out of this place. Who's waiting for me inside? It's gonna be the little kid, I assume.
Really upped their game with the backgrounds. in
Yeah.
this
Yeah, it looks
one.
so nice.
Really nice.
I think there seems to be substantially more, like, pre-rendered, two-dimensional background CGs compared to the episode 1, which had a lot more, of just the 3D sets, which also look nice, but it's a good aesthetic choice for the kind of, like, art they're trying to show off in this, these settings. Pomp and circumstance, ceremony and ritual. For some reason, I thought that the Mafia, of all people, would be a little more efficient in their execution. A little more honest about what they are. Evidently not. Artifice with every glance, costumes and makeup abound. Is this disappointment? That even here in the supposed bowels of the underworld, there's no escaping the etiquette of it all. She's the one.
She's
Someone else.
she's the one. She's the one.
Doesn't look like much.
Rebel. Peons?
Peons!
Oh!
Peons!
Peon Trudley!
Oh.
Suddenly, their posture stiffens even further, a true feat. Their necks subtly turn to a pair of doors in the back, each of them attuned to some signal I'm not receiving. Be still! The young master returns!
You're late.
Hold on. Wait.
Young master, sir,
Everyone slow down.
We came as soon as we found her. Sir, traffic was...
This is just some sassy, lost child. They're going all in with their reference game this episode.
Yeah.
I love how much, despite this being objectively like way better written than Ace Attorney, it is just as meme filled as the Ace Attorney look.
They're
Silence.
just having fun.
Yeah, we don't need to turn the red light on.
Yes, sir.
What time were you told to return by?
4 o'clock, sir.
And what time is it now?
Permission to check my phone.
You're late. You were tasked with finding one woman and bringing her here in a timely manner.
Sir, we...
You'll speak when I tell you to, and not one word further, or else I'll have your teeth removed by way of curbside.
Is this a prank? Am I being recorded?
He who wishes to fight must first count the cost. So says Sun Tzu.
Lang Zi.
Oh, shut up.
Little kid comes out.
You've done well to make it this far, woman.
Please let this be a prank.
And I don't think you can fathom the cost your tardiness has incurred.
If the lead up to my execution is some kid reading from Art of War, I might just...
What is the number one rule in this family?
Timeline, sir.
Did someone say timelines? when money gets wasted, it can be replaced.
Dudes rock, and you will remember it. I've dealt with that insolent fool, sir.
Men are great. Wait, what was it?
But time only goes one way. It's always running out. The loss is permanent. Every second wasted is a scar on this house's face. Timeliness is next to godliness. So say I.
Oh, God.
So if you two ever waste my time, the house's time again, expect to be dragged through hell.
I'm already there.
Now both of you get out.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Useless.
Hey, I think that went well.
You.
I have a really good feeling about this.
Red woman, you're being addressed.
Forget pride. I just want this over with as fast as possible.
You're the lawyer, correct? You may answer.
As fast as possible. I am a lawyer, Morgan, criminal defense, Mr... How should I address you?
As all outsiders do, by my name. Makoto of House Ikaria.
Oh, Jello, back on that Makoto grind.
I picked him and decided not to do the same voice. You, Morgan Criminal Dufens, have the great honor of being summoned before me. Don't bother bowing. Once you start, you'll end up prostrated all day, and we have important work to do.
Right. Out of an abundance of respect for your time, Makoto, I should let you know that I still have no idea what I'm doing here.
Oh. I'll have them kneel on a bed of nails later or some such thing. Mrs. Dufens.
Mrs. Really?
The house has need of your legal services.
Oh. Would you give me a moment to clear my throat? I need to switch gears. Un instant. Right then, so you want to hire me?
One of our own is being slandered by multiple homicide charges. You will defend him.
This is so funny. This is so funny that she has to defend the guy she fucking framed for a murder she committed. This is so funny.
For a second time.
Kind of. I mean, at least Carlos wasn't deliberately framed by her. You want to hire me, and I'm flattered, Makoto, but did you pull my name out of a hat? Pick a random page in the phone book?
I have many books on my phone, libraries full of esoteric knowledge spread across countless tomes. You will have to be more specific.
Sorry, I misspoke. What I mean is, this is House Ikaria. You must keep a small army of lawyers on retainer. Surely any one of them would be happy to help you.
True, we have lawyers. Competent ones, expensive ones, and some who are both. But the best of them are all preoccupied.
That's it? They're all just preoccupied?
Preoccupied means busy.
Thanks.
Wow.
This kid sucks.
Love him. But I'm still not sure how my name specifically was...
Do you have a customer survey you want filled out, Mrs. Dufens? You were recommended. What does it matter how it came about?
Normally, it wouldn't matter, but when the client I'm recommended to is one of the richest, most well-connected families in the country, it gives me pause. I don't have any friends in high places. Not anymore.
Aw.
Oh, frowny face. That makes it hard to see this as a favor. Not when my employer doesn't even know my goddamn name. Of course. My apologies.
No doubt you have other questions. Very well, I'll permit you to ask them.
Such a gentleman.
Slap that verb.
Fine. My first question: can I go?
Yeah. when I'm in an autism competition and my opponents are Makoto and Sarah.
Do you want to save here just in case we have limited questions?
Sure. It
I'd
could
be
happen.
surprised, but you never know.
Also, should we see if there's a profile for this sassy
Little
lost child?
this sussy baka.
Yeah,
Not.
right there at the
Oh
top.
yeah.
At the top.
Wait, such impudence. Heir apparent. Unemployed student. Likes biographies, shogi, amber. Oh, never. This kid does suck. Any one of his stations should be playing Go rather than shogi. Dislikes tardiness, tarnish, group assignments. Favorite figures: Saladin, Sun Tzu, Hannibal. Favorite phrase: Vae victis, literally woe to the conquered. Relaxes by building and painting models. Aw.
Do not Makoto.
If I wasn't brought here because of what happened last night, then this is just another job. Meaning all of this starting back at the bar. This has all been their idea of a power move. Thank you for insisting that I get to visit your estate in person. It's beautiful here.
An oasis of old-world sensibility amidst a desert of steel and neon eyesores, is what the house elders say.
I've never seen anything like it. It matches your family's reputation for class.
Ha! My family's reputation is power, not class.
I'd take it a step further and guess you're renowned for violence rather than power. But that's a moot point. Violence can be classy. And from how this house is talked about in the headlines I read on the drive over, the nature of your family's reputation seems to vary greatly depending on who you ask. Some think you've got half the gangs in the city under your control. Others think you've left all that behind and are no worse than any other corporate family.
Are you expecting me to ask you what you think?
What I think is that I'll need some basic information if I'm to adequately defend your interests.
We're financiers.
You don't say.
Lending, investing, taking over, buying out. The Ikaria Financial Group was founded nearly 2 centuries ago.
Wow, very old by Japanese standards.
Loaning funds is high risk and high reward. But as you can see, our results speak for themselves.
They speak for themselves.
Yeah. There's an entry that just says our results, and the description is they speak for themselves. Yeah, okay, so their financial group is how they style themselves. Okay.
See further with a premium account.
Whoa. Ikaria Financial Group. Fancy way of saying they got their start as mobster loan sharks. It's not impossible to get this rich with loan sharking alone, but such unsavory work wouldn't get them into the ballrooms and boardrooms tiers of society. You gotta rip people off with mortgages to do that. Is lending the house's only income stream?
No. Through Aurea, our holding company, the house controls any number of what a civilian like you might call legitimate enterprises. And yes, we did found the Renogen Pharmaceutical Corporation, but what's past is prologue.
Renogen? They're a drug company. One of the biggest. You're saying you've no relation to Renogen presently?
The company went public years ago, and Aurea divested our shares not long after. We were given...
Oh, yeah, sorry. My brain, saw that as orange in the name and then flipped it to red for somehow, and I was like, wait, no, I'm not red. And then I looked back and it was orange again. I don't
Pranked
know how that
you?
happened.
We were given 1 seat on the board as a formality. That's the extent of it.
Given. A family like this only takes. Why is he suddenly so humble? He doesn't know the meaning of the word. If he's downplaying their pull within Renogen, then the house must have a reason to want to distance themselves from the company. Global leader in pharmaceuticals.
What did they do wrong?
Yeah, what's their skeletons? And what closets have they left them in? After our founding...
treatment for diabetes.
Okay. Just with, okay.
Okay, that's written by the company. It's useless.
That's right. They're giving people diabetes. Not making money off it. They're just because it's funny.
For the love of the game.
You're being very modest, Makoto. And more than a little vague.
It's only polite.
It's unnecessary talking to your lawyer.
You aren't my lawyer, Mrs. Dufenz, but you will be working for me. So you'll have to become accustomed to putting your needs second.
He's deflecting, and if he's trying to be subtle about it, he's not doing it well. I doubt it's possible a company with as big a boot heel as Renogen has no relation to anything that happens in this city. But I'll drop it for now. I'm in no rush to wade into boardroom politics again anytime soon. I'd like to know a bit more about you, actually. How long have you...
I am the only son of Raphael Icaria and the only grandson of Daisuke Aria. Icaria, he has two names, CEO of the Icaria Financial Group, patriarch of this family, and chairman of the house.
I gather that those titles are all one and the same.
As one destined to succeed the headship, commanding the family servants is my responsibility and my birthright.
So if one of them needs a lawyer, it falls to you?
When our loyal men, women, or their families need help, it is my solemn duty to ensure that they are taken care of.
And your age?
What a boorish question. I knew that peasants raised outside our stratus had little understanding of the finer things, but I assume that one with a law degree would be educated enough to know what is and isn't appropriate to discuss. Just because I am younger than some does not mean I am any less capable of managing the people who work for me. Does it, men?
Sir, no, sir!
You definitely command their respect.
That is no coincidence. One of the most frequently noted characteristics of great men who have remained great is loyalty to their subordinates. So says George S. Patton.
Interesting figure to quote.
That's so interesting.
This is an important point. Perhaps another quote is called for.
I don't think that's necessary.
I'll grant you another. If soldiers are punished before they have grown attached to you, they will not prove submissive. And unless submissive, then it will be practically useless. So says Sun Tzu.
Back to back.
This kid talks like V from Devil May Cry 5.
He fucking does.
He does.
So it is written.
Yes, a second quotation was called for in this instance. If only to emphasize to you that no one stays useless to House Icaria for very long. One way or another.
I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you.
Great super chat. Okay, this is nice, kid, but can we talk to your dad, Sue?
I hope at some point he says, "So says Mr. Stewart."
I do appreciate the warm welcome, Makoto of House Icaria, really. But legal consultations are usually more private than this. Are we certain we need the peanut gallery?
Let it not be said that House Icaria is not accommodating of its guests. We are more than capable of compensating for this nut allergy you allude to.
That's so sweet of you. But do all these guards really need to be present for this conversation?
If you're referring to the additional security, it can't be helped, circumstances being what they are.
Circumstances.
And if you're referring to my retainers in general, then I suggest you step back into the garden and take a deep breath. Clearly, the city's fumes do not agree with your constitution. You must be lightheaded if you think you're worthy to hold a one-on-one audience with the next head of this illustrious house.
He's a prodigy to be this insufferable at such a young age.
Probably just because we were just watching it, but the person who plays Kirito in SAO Abridged would be great as this kid.
I'll admit I was a little taken aback to step off an elevator and into your enclosure out there.
The gardens. Yes, our groundskeepers work hard on them.
Does the illusion of the sky come from a live recording of somewhere else? Or is it generated programmatically? That'd take quite the equation.
It is impressive, yes. As for how it works, I don't have the technical minutiae in front of me at the moment.
That's okay.
Of course it is. A lion does not concern himself with the exterior decorations of the sheep.
It's your exterior and your decorations.
You must be fun on Xbox Live.
What does it matter anyway? Everyone, fill the lobby and kill this guy! If you want the specifics so badly, I'll have one of the servants put you in contact with the contracting firm.
That's alright. Something tells me the consultation alone would break my bank account. Thank you for indulging my curiosity so graciously, Makoto.
Conquer the stingy through generosity. So says...
Buddha.
Correct. Perhaps your education is not quite as deficient as I feared. But I should make clear that in this case I was using the quote to subtly imply that you are stingy with your own graciousness.
Got it. Yep. Shall we move on? I believe you mentioned a homicide?
Multiple homicides.
Oh, tell me more.
My head of security was arrested by police last night in the lower wards. They found him brutally beaten, drugged, and tortured. And instead of bringing him straight to a hospital, they arrested him for murder. He's been framed, and you must prove his innocence.
Excellent. Un instant.
Is there something wrong with your voice? Is this that peanut allergy you mentioned?
No, I just lost my train of thought for a second there. I'm not used to my luck changing this fast. One of the richest families in the city wants to pay me to prove a man's innocent of a crime I framed him for. Right then, might I ask why he was found in the lower wards? I get the impression that Ikaria territory is generally positioned more, vertically.
This whole city is our territory, but it's true that our presence is felt more strongly in some areas than others. They captured him early yesterday. He was ambushed by cowards and dragged down to that stain of a neighborhood to be tortured senselessly.
Well, he was tortured, I can attest to that much. But I don't believe in senseless violence. There's always a purpose, and it's usually staring you in the face. People just don't like making eye contact. Do you have any idea why he was taken, or by whom?
It was the Blue Bloods. They made no effort to hide it. In a worthy opponent, I might call that commendable, but knowing them, they're just too stupid to deny valuability.
I'm sure. And I'm sure there's no love lost between your groups, but kidnapping and torturing
is beyond the pale, I agree. And the police are even worse. I expected no help from those incompetent fools, but these charges they're making, they're utterly ridiculous.
Of course they are, but don't worry. I'm confident that they...
To think they wanted to pin 5 murders on him.
Love it.
Oh, 5.
Of the Devil is so fun. It never rests
Yeah.
on its laurels for a single cutscene.
Uh-oh.
5? Did you say 5?
Yes, 5. It's absurd.
I can only take credit for 4 bodies.
The 5th one is just Morgan, and she looks down at herself and she's a ghost. Fuck.
Oh, shit. Adonai, it is just like the Bruce Willis movie.
That's like the worst thing you could say to comfort me, right?
Acting so high and mighty, so affronted, so eager to blame us for the death of one of their officers.
A dead cop? Is this what those mercs were advertising themselves with? What do you mean one of their officers? Was there a UC or...
No, they've made the ridiculous claim that he killed some uniform while resisting arrest. As if a member of our house would fear prison.
Should have never dared to think I got lucky here. These circumstances sound very complex, Makoto, and the police take the death of one of their own very seriously. What makes you so certain of this man's innocence?
Because this man's name is Sosuke Ikaria. I've known him all my life.
All 3 or 4 years of it.
There is no individual more honorable, more devoted, more trustworthy.
Super chat, 5 chickens!
Yeah, like, that's really funny.
And not once have I ever known him to be
Violent?
impulsive. He didn't do this. I know he didn't do this. But proving that is your job.
About that. I haven't actually accepted the job yet, Makoto.
Right, Red Riding Hood, the Hunter, and the Hound. Yeah, okay, that's pretty funny.
If for no other reason than because we shall pay you more than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Not everything's a question of money.
Yes, your meaning is taken. It needn't be silver and gold. You'll have no complaints with your compensation. The favor of House Ikaria can go a long way in this city. As can our wrath.
I don't appreciate being threatened. I don't find it funny. Not even coming from a kid. However, if the state thinks whoever killed those 4 blue bloods also killed a cop, I can't afford to sit this hand out. He'll go over every centimeter of that building. One wrong move, 1 hair out of place. If I lose here, I lose. Period. But if I win, throwing an Ikaria-sized wallet in the pot beforehand is all upside. I understand, Makoto of House Ikaria. I'll take Sosuke's case.
You say that as if it were ever in doubt.
A true prodigy. But he might be right. Maybe it never was. I chose to put that gun in this Sosuke's hands when I could have just plunged that knife into his temple. Maybe the line drawn from that moment to the razor edge I'm walking on right now is perfectly straight. The line drawn from one point to another is always perfectly straight. Better metaphor would be a bullet's trajectory. For all the talk of wind resistance and breathing patterns and the Coriolis effect and chaos theory, you can't exactly act surprised when your shot lands right where the crosshairs were pointing. Morgan's my last name, by the way, before you start writing any checks.
You should have enunciated. Mean to me.
Mean to me. Off with her.
But.
Off with her butt. Ah!
Yeah, sir.
What's Morgan's first name again? Evangeline. Hey there, boss. Of course I'm fine. What did you think was gonna happen? Yeah, all good news. I've got quite the paycheck coming my way. Maybe bad news for you if you get a large crowd tonight. Yeah, tell Sarah to meet me at the police station address I'm about to send. Yeah, I've got work for her to do. There will be quite the paycheck indeed waiting for me, assuming I can win. But can I afford to accept it? Ugh. I don't remember who we had on Masters before.
I think
Really? I thought it was Oz.
I feel. Why don't we, in this moment? Why don't we give it to Amy? Because I feel like she's gotten to speak the least.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, sorry.
Red
This
is
is me.
Morgan.
Right? Yeah. Hey.
You're red.
Yeah. Oh, right. I am red. Were any of those jokes around the office about your clients being connected to organized crime true?
What? Is this some kind of honeypot?
Trying to get a grasp on something.
Now I know you're baiting me. World's easiest, that's what she said, layup. I'll still basket that shit, though I don't give a
Why do you make everything so hard?
Come on. Like, come on, Freckles. Low-hanging fruit.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Obviously. Why are you asking me about mafia shit, though?
I'm working on a case for the Icaria, whom I assume you've heard of.
Definitely.
Under circumstances that are probably vulgar,
Absolutely.
which you'd be happy to brag about to me.
Anytime.
But I'm not well positioned to turn down the job outright. So I'd like to know whether they'll be resistant about parting ways afterwards.
Why? Do you not like getting paid lots of money?
I don't like being chained.
Fair enough. So, you're like, just asking for my advice? The aura loss is incredible.
Not gonna attempt to parse that.
I doubt you ever could. My generation's sense of humor is practically impregnable.
It was a very basic non sequitur, Auntie. It just wasn't funny.
6,
Not
7.
even a non sequitur would be. What's the charge?
That's just getting back on topic. The charge is homicide. 5 counts.
Meh. You're probably fine. All the stuff you hear about mobsters being clingy with their lawyers is because they don't want anyone who's been through their underwear drawers running around telling tales. Whatever poor fucker they pinned multiple homicides on is obviously not anyone important.
I don't think he was framed. Not by his own people.
Nah, pinned as in stuck with. Like a chore. Powerful people, mob or no,
This is how I type.
if they get lawyers, it's for tax evasion and conspiracy charges. Dirty work's left to the pawns. And the whole point of a pawn is you don't have to think twice about trading them off.
Alright. Guess I know the rumors are true then.
Yep, you uncovered my fucking secret. Listen, actors, singers, celebs, they all like expensive things and being the center of attention. Mobsters have money to burn and want the cologne of legitimacy.
Everyone wants what they can't have.
Okay, chill, F. Scott Fitzgerald. Great looking Gatsby ass. I still pine for thee, motherfucker.
She's so fucking funny.
What?
All I'm saying is there's mutually beneficial arrangements to be made between the rich and famous, and the rich and infamous. So you bet your ass I was in those rooms. Negotiating appearance fees, and taking my 30%.
30%? You really are shameless.
That's what she said.
All right. Thanks, as always, for the sage counsel.
Hey, if you're really feeling grateful, do me a solid and call your rents. They say they never hear from you. And I know you can't be that busy. If you're bored enough to talk to me.
They're the ones who are busy. I imagine a tiny, just a smackerel of foreshadowing for when we eventually learn more about Morgan's parents, if they are in fact still alive, which apparently they are. Doom!
Ooh, is this the same room as the first case?
I think it might be, yeah.
Maybe.
Because I think we made that same joke. Obviously, I wasn't sure what would happen after I left that crime scene. And I wasn't sure what I'd find walking in here to speak to my client. But I definitely wouldn't have bet that the next time I saw this man alive, he'd actually look worse. Did you not hear me? I said, I'm your lawyer.
Oh, I heard you. I'm just not interested in wasting my breath responding.
I'm sorry, is there a misunderstanding here?
Not at all. I understand exactly what you are, you and your fellow. Your companion is staring at me very intently.
Sarah, blink. You're embarrassing me in front of the Yakuza.
That's a very dated word.
You call us Leica dragons now.
You'd really prefer I call you an orca?
I prefer you give up and leave.
What are you talking about?
I'm sure they told you I'd been softened up. That they've broken me and I'd be ready to sign whatever you put in front of me. Sorry to disappoint you. But the Hound of Icaria doesn't heal.
Cool.
Sosuke, I'm gonna repeat myself plainly and slowly because you clearly have multiple head injuries. I am not a lawyer. I am your lawyer.
Right. Very good. Thank you for coming. I apologize if I misspoke just now.
I'd misspeak too if I lost as much blood as you. Morgan, Esquire, I'll be representing you from here on out.
Sosuke of House Icaria.
Sarah, paralegal and bartender.
You're very young to have two jobs, or tend a bar.
Well, it isn't. It is only part-time.
Right.
So tell us, Sosuke of House Icaria, what is your routine? You look very fit.
What? Are you asking about... Do you not have me on file? Sorry, which firm are you from? DDD, NPM?
Different dimension dicks. I'm in private.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm in private practice.
You mean you're not...
A mob lawyer? No. But please don't hold it against me. Everyone has to start the path to corruption somewhere.
There are serious risks involved in representing a man with my background against charges like these.
It's very sweet of you to...
They say I killed a cop, miss. I realize I may look a sorry state at the moment, but I've not fallen so low that I'd sully the house's name by dragging a civilian into...
Makoto thought differently.
The young master? You've seen him? How is he? Where is he? Is he unharmed?
He was sitting pretty atop a literal throne surrounded by armed guards the last time I checked.
Thank you for that. No one's told me anything, and if the young master has spoken on this matter, I won't go against his judgment. but I do hope you understand what you're getting into.
I'm already in it, Sosuke. How well I understand what I'm in is something I think you'd be able to help with.
Very well. What do you want to know?
What'd you do?
Yeah. So far, all I know about you is your first and last name.
It's a very important last name, but I take your meaning. And in truth, the first thing you should know is that I'm not worthy of it.
Why? You disqualified due to pre-existing conditions?
I was born Sosuke Hayakawa, fourth son of a distant branch family. The only reason I bear the name of Ikaria is because I was adopted into the main house as an infant, in exchange for lifelong service to the main family.
Sounds like a great deal.
Lifelong? How did you serve the Ikaria as an infant?
There are various tax benefits if you have exactly 2 children.
Don't be absurd. I am what you would call a bodyguard. From the time I was able to walk, I was trained to be of service to the house by protecting the heir with my life.
From the time you were able to walk, there a lot of demand for toddler bodyguards?
All that's ever been asked of me is that I stand in the right place at the right time.
You mean like in family photographs?
Like in front of a blade. Even a child can manage that.
Oh,
The house has given me everything I've ever had and taught me everything I've ever known. What meager service I can offer in return means nothing compared to the debt I owed them.
you view your relationship with your family as a transaction?
It is not something so cold, girl. It's a matter of loyalty.
Right. So, if you were standing before a judge and they asked your name and occupation, you would say, "My name is Sosuke Ikaria, and I'm an eternal servant for a living."
I would say my name is Sosuke Ikaria, and I work as a head of personal security for the Ikaria Financial Group.
We got his, we've got 2 profiles. Oh, well, let's look at hers real quick. I don't remember if she had one in the previous one. Wait, depends on the time of day, question mark. Lawyer to the rich and famous, semi-retired, likes waterfalls, manicures, macadamia nuts, dislikes getting ghosted by my adorable granddaughter.
Goddaughter.
Cosmopolitan double, collects favors. Luck SSR on the first pull. Very funny.
Amy starting Uma Musume.
Head of personnel security. Likes whetstones, paperbacks, and matcha. Dislikes the opera, wasabi, and insects. Favorite author, Alexandra Dumas. Cafe Americano. Default status, non-work related messages will be blocked.
And what does that entail exactly?
I'm the young master's bodyguard, and I lead all his security teams.
Nice to properly meet you.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And I'm Sarah, paralegal and bartender, part-time.
Yes, I believe you already mentioned that.
It seemed like we were all doing it twice.
Well, thank you for your paralegal services, Sarah.
Oh, I don't think this is probably not a new sprite,
yeah.
but I feel like you don't see this one that often, which is just like Smill. Sniles so sneetly. And here I had the impression you had no sense of humor.
What do you mean?
It seems in this particular instance, Adonai, it was you who misidentified his proper manners as being...
Glad we've all broken the ice.
Oh,
Anyway, I'm the killer.
And the
I
killer.
mean,
I'm the killer, just admit it.
just admit it, yeah.
Makoto told me that this all started because you were taken captive yesterday. What happened?
It was 2 p.m. The young master had just finished a meeting with a VIP in Crane Tower, floor 108.
2:00 p.m. He wasn't in school?
I'll ask that you refrain from mocking the young master in my presence. He is a child, anyone can see that. But you've no idea the pressures that have been placed on him.
Whatever my client wants.
As I was saying, it was just after 2 p.m. Me and the rest of my team escorted him to the elevators along our planned exit route, but our lift stopped suddenly in between floors 61 and 62. That was when I made a mistake. I had a bad feeling. I thought it best to get Makoto to the ground floor ASAP. So I forced the elevator open, crawled out, and pulled him out after me. But just as he got out, the elevator started up again, separating us from the rest of the guard.
It was a trap.
A 50-50 one. Staying wasn't safe either. If they could stop the elevator, it's not a stretch to think they could drop it, too. He just lost the coin flip when he decided to exit.
Yes, Sarah, it was a trap. Floors 60 through 70 were undergoing heavy retrofitting. The other elevators weren't responding. Comms were jammed. I'd reviewed the entire building's blueprints beforehand. Not very useful information, obviously, for a floor undergoing renovations. But I knew that there was a construction elevator we could get to on the other side of the tower. I had to act fast. There was no time to doubt myself, and I did something unforgivable.
Chad. Sadly, the young master fell off the roof and developed amnesia. You left the kid.
I picked him up over my shoulder.
Oh, well, that sounds like fun. Adonai, why don't you pick me up?
House,
You're
forgive me.
200 kilograms.
Everything the young master does for the sake of his name's dignity, and I...
Kids are tougher than you think. He'll get over it. So you escorted him to the service elevator. I take it that's when things...
Yes, I'm sorry, but I only remember a few vague details about what happened next. But I'll tell you what little I can. After I activated the lift, 2 assailants emerged from under a tarped doorway at my 7 o'clock, one tall and one thin. Tall was around 190 centimeters, and his weight, I'd say 100 kilograms with the mods. Thin was maybe 175 centimeters, but slouched. Modded as well, but what I saw looked stripped down, so he couldn't have been heavier than 70 kilo. They had needle guns, slow to fire and slow to take effect, a memorable choice. Taller one shot first, jerked his arm when he pulled the trigger, a bad habit usually favored by street slinger pugs who are used to compensating for the kickback of jailbroken zippers.
Very
You might
good
as
joke
well.
where he's like, I'm sorry, I barely remember anything.
Yeah. Yeah, he might as well have been aiming at the ceiling.
The background of this whole exchange looked like the back of a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
The background of this whole exchange was the battle with Gygus from Earthbound.
Finn lines up his shot properly. Laser sight dialed on the young master's left trapezoid?
Trapezoid, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I thought that was a shape.
It is, but it's also part of the anatomy.
Okay. I shift into a horse rider stance to deflect the needle with my weapon. The lift doors open behind me just as another shooter steps forward at my 3 o'clock. Or so I thought. But all they had was a laser pointer. Literally a cheap trick. But it worked. I heard the click from my 8 o'clock. I turn my neck and feel a weight punch into my deltoid, a dullish kind of pain for an instant. I realized I'm already going numb, and that's when I squeeze.
Squeeze?
He's talking about his mods.
That's how I've always described it. Others say they flex or pull or hold. I squeeze. Akita Type 2, external thoracic booster. Some burst strength and pain-killing capabilities, but in short, it's a reflex enhancer. Make 1 second feel like 15 in hindsight. And makes it feel like you ran a marathon during those 15 seconds once the kickback gets you. But I digress. I moved. I got Makoto into the elevator and wrenched the doors shut myself, taking 3 more needles to the back in the process. I remember saliva pulling on my lips, and then cold concrete scratching my cheek.
All right, Sosuke. So you were guarding Makoto. These men laid a trap, targeted him with tranks, failed. Then they take you instead.
Yes, to my great shame.
You were outnumbered and ambushed, but you still managed to protect Makoto. What's there to be ashamed of?
That I didn't see it coming.
You're saying this has happened before?
Dozens of attempts in the past year. Some headed off at the early stages, some sidestepped entirely, and some stopped with force. I knew there were tactics, and I knew our vulnerabilities. Yet still I failed.
Sosuke, that is...
Not incorrect.
Adonai.
Am I wrong? Shouldn't a bodyguard get at least one shot off before being taken down?
Shot? What do you mean shot?
You were not carrying a firearm?
No. No one on the team had guns.
How's that?
None of us on the security team had firearms with us.
But you're a gangster.
I'm a head of personal security for the Ikaria Financial Group.
Personnel security, just...
Oh, sorry. Walking into an allied group's property, armed to the teeth, insults their hospitality and makes the house look insecure, or worse, impotent.
And I'm not a security expert, but I do think there's some gray area between armed to the teeth and empty-handed. I mean, didn't you just say you deflected their attack?
I was not defenseless just because I wasn't carrying a gun.
Oh?
I have my sword.
So lame.
So cool.
You walk around town with, what, a samurai sword?
You just assume that it's a katana?
Is it?
Yes. It is a signifier of my position within the house, and shows that I am acting as a representative of it.
Is it ceremonial then?
No, it's quite sharp,
I can attest to that.
though it's probably in terrible condition by now, seeing how the city's police manhandle everything else they touch.
Speaking of which, perhaps we should move on to the night's main events. They tried for Makoto, got you instead, and took you to the lower wards. Why?
I've been wondering that myself. Aren't you essentially worthless?
As a hostage, she means.
I know that.
You gotta watch out when you assign Amy to a character, lest they sound like a fucking loser.
I think it might be appropriate.
No, it's
here.
IMO. It's the correct read.
I like it a lot.
Thinking back, I was surprised myself to wake up at all, let alone in captivity.
Yeah, the fuck. You just assume it's a katana? Is it? Yes. Very definitely how it was intended to be read.
But it seems they had questions they wanted to ask me.
What do you remember?
Whatever they used on me, I can remember some things, but how much of it was real, what order it happened in, it's all...
Just say whatever comes to mind. It can be anything. Sights, smells, voices. There are no wrong answers.
But be careful. Don't remember too many voices.
I was bound, my wrists above my head.
Super chat. Case 0. Unlucky man framed for murder of his girlfriend. Case 1. Your new companion is accused of killing her old family member. Case 2. The Steel Samurai!
Tied to something that smelled like iron and rattled like old iron. Tiles beneath my feet, some kind of bathroom or decontamination area.
Good guess.
They asked me questions. I said things, loose lips like being drunk for the first time again. But but I'm confident that other than vulgarities, it was all incoherent. Because there were shocks, the taste of blood. I must have bit my tongue during the spasms. And there were beatings, of course.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Adonai, do you need corrective lenses?
Sarcasm is just how I grieve a lost opportunity, Sarah.
Lost opportunity?
Yeah, it's a damn shame. From what I can see of it, a pretty face like yours would go a long way with the jury if it wasn't pulverized.
Ridiculous.
Is he blushing?
Yeah, okay, maybe Yam was the right cast.
I agree about his face, Adonai, but I don't believe it is his only strong feat.
Let us move on.
Using my enhanced vision, I can tell you the exact length.
Really? Well, in that case, how did your captivity end? Do you recall escaping?
I was blindfolded the entire time, but my ears weren't boxed so bad. There was a door that squeaked and whined, so I always knew when someone was coming or going. One voice asked questions, mostly. It was light. Another voice grunted when he hit me, heavy. Other voices came and went, and then, eventually, there was talk. Through the door, I heard they were all talking to someone else.
A new voice? Was it high-pitched or low? Loud or soft?
It doesn't matter. What's important is that it belonged to someone new. Someone besides you and the dead who was there last night.
Did you make out any part of their conversation?
No, not a word.
Nice background heartbeat there.
Thank God this dude was drugged, considering all the details he got from just like the 3 seconds he was attacked.
But there was a loud noise, gunshots, followed by shouting and ugly sounds.
And then?
A hollow pain in my skull as I lost consciousness again. When I next came to, I had something in my hand, in my hands. Something sharp. I didn't even think to ask what it was or where it came from. I just started working at the bindings, rushed and clumsy, poked myself in the process. But I cut them loose and took the gag out. The blindfold was so tight I cut it rather than try, and the damn thing must have been acting as a bandage, because when I took it off, between the light and the pain, I thought my head had split open. It took me a long time to stand up. Felt like I could lie on that cold, disgusting floor forever if I just... But something was poking me. Something tucked into my waistband.
The gun.
A gun. Imagine my surprise. Checked the safety, the chamber reflexively, but only saw 2 spent slugs. I was too tired to be confused, so I just walked out that squeaky door and into red. Just red. And then I was blinking at an IV, handcuffed to a stretcher in an ambulance, some cop reading me my rights, saying that I killed 5 people.
Uh-oh.
No, wait. Some judge or official said that later. When I woke up in the ambulance, all they said was that I was a cop killer. Omitting some strong language.
I don't understand. You were held captive, interrogated, tortured, but then you woke up armed and were able to escape?
The cops didn't ask me any questions, and I wouldn't have answered if they had. It's been nearly a full day, and I'm just now saying it aloud for the first time. It truly sounds absurd.
This is your world, Sosuke, not mine. Do you have any theories on what happened?
Only 2 possibilities come to mind. In the first scenario, one or more of my captors wanted to kill me but needed an excuse to do so. So they let me escape. They give me a knife and an unloaded gun, then wait for me to stumble out so they can mist me and be done with it. But the plan doesn't work. Somehow, I limp out of that room and shoot, cut, stab, kill them all.
That would be quite the feat, given the condition you say you were in.
Yes, a tale for the ages.
But it's not possible.
Why isn't it possible?
Even if he had the motive, and they were stupid enough to give him the opportunity, he was still lacking,
He didn't have bullets.
Maybe bullets?
Yeah, he had a knife and a gun, so... In the brief I read, 2 of the pod were shot to death. I'm sure you're highly qualified, Sosuke, but I doubt you can fire a gun without bullets.
No, I cannot. As I said, the gun I woke up with had fired both its shots.
So if we tell the police that the gun wasn't loaded, would that clear Sosuke's name for 2 of the murders?
There's no proof the gun was already empty by the time he got his hands on it.
She's right. That gun was some kind of jailbroken mag rail. The only residue it'd leave behind is static. So long as my prints are on it, that's all the evidence they need to claim I fired it.
And how about that second possibility, then?
The second possibility is that someone walked into that building, killed my captors, and then tried to frame me for it.
That?
Sounds like lunacy.
We've already eliminated the other possibility. Insane trumps impossible. Like it or not, this bad Samaritan theory is our best shot. What is it?
I'm just surprised you believe me. You haven't even asked if I did it.
I never ask. It helps that I can usually tell.
A wise policy for the world you're setting foot into. Not as if it makes any difference here. Even I don't know if I'm guilty.
You were drugged and beaten. You're still injured even now. And we just reasoned that you couldn't have killed your captors without help. What makes you think you might still be guilty?
Because I've killed before.
A pale spark flickers at the back of my mind. My index finger rises slightly, my lips part. Was I expecting this, stepping into the criminal underworld? Looking forward to it? The rare opportunity to speak frankly with someone else who's... You mean...
Yes. I was in the military.
Okay.
This fucking sucks, man.
I've taken lives many times.
How many times have you eaten bread, though, Sosuke?
I actually have a gluten thing.
Oh, that's really cool.
That doesn't make you a murderer. Soldiers are given orders.
I've killed people. Whether or not a superior asked me to doesn't change that fact.
But soldiers...
Are you a soldier, Sarah?
No.
So drop it.
She is good at following orders. It can take years to acquire that skill.
I imagine it comes easy for androids.
Yes, I suppose that's... Wait, that's an android?
Did you miss the glowing barcode?
And ignore my self-introduction?
Twice, you
Oh.
fucking bitch.
Look, I'm tired. I thought those were highlights.
I
or
thought that orange
something.
behind you was a stylization of the medium.
No, it's actually a QR code. If you scan it with your phone, you can get a deal at the Kitsugi bar, which I work part-time. Did my hair catch your eye? You have discerning taste. You see, each strand is actually...
Was there something else or was there something you wanted to say, Sosuke?
I've taken lives before, and so I know how I feel afterwards. Finn.
And how do you feel right now?
Right now, I feel...
Thick with 2 C's. Sarah's like, oh!
Whoa, so cool!
What is it? You remember something?
Yes. After I stepped out of that door, and I said I saw red. But I do remember one other sensation. I remember the feeling of gripping my sword. That brief you read, it listed all the charges, all the causes of death. The fifth man, the cop they say I killed. How did he die?
Huh. Yeah, I guess we haven't heard that.
Do we want to use the? Oh Jesus. Okay. I think we can keep Will on London. This looks like a preview right before a save point.
Yeah.
Stabbed through the back with a sword, skewered like a piece of goddamn meat. And you got the balls to ask us to carry him to a hospital?
I don't think that's quite how I phrased the request.
I've been paying close attention. Would you like me to play back what you said?
Not right now, Sparky. Reyes, she's just doing her job. It's not like she's asking.
Oh, save the lecture, gray hair.
London profile, hair color, mostly not gray.
The best at finding new restaurants. Well, I can help you with that. I go to a bar.
Gray? Come on, my hair isn't. It's graying, maybe.
In case I haven't made it clear, I've never liked you, Morgan.
Oh, you're breaking my heart. I hadn't noticed.
But I never took you for a mob lawyer.
Whatever my client's associations might be.
He's a cop killer.
Innocent until proven guilty isn't a phrase I coined myself, detective. It's actually somewhat important. Like sneakers. Volcanoes! That's such a funny thing to have in a likes list, the Paralympics. Dislike scalpers, herders, anise.
Who's Anise?
What do you don't like anise? It's a
Oh, Anise.
Yeah.
fucker.
Dunno, conditioner's more important. Undefeated at volleyball.
Oh, don't worry about that. The proving won't take us long at all.
Do you always take pride in rushing your investigations? We've all seen the same intake file by now, yes? Oh, we're getting evidence. Wahoo! My client was in bad shape when he was arrested, but his wounds were treated in a medical transport. Yet somehow, in between arriving at the station and his booking, all his wounds were reopened, and some of them had multiplied. Tell me, if you can, great detective, how will we ever solve the mystery of the reappearing fractured skull?
Your client was being moved between floors. He struggled, trying to escape.
And then he fell down the stairs? Really? Was there a lawnmower waiting at the bottom? Look, we're all adults here. So, let's just say it. Your coworkers kicked the shit out of him.
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
I want you to uphold the law. For some reason, I thought you cared about that.
A police badge isn't a time machine. By the time we took custody, he was already...
She's right, Tiger. What's done is done. You know you've got a snowball's chance in hell of proving your client was assaulted while in police custody, and you'll never get charges brought against the officers who did it. So, try asking for something doable.
Don't go giving away all my best tricks. The door-in-the-face tactic is already fragile. I want him to see a doctor.
You gotta be shitting me. That's a blooded KW in there with military-grade mods. He's not leaving this building.
But we could have a doctor brought here.
And give him the chance to take a hostage?
He's not the 99-man Reyes. He can't break his cuffs.
Don't say 99, man. You don't know what it means. You're too old.
The 99, a theoretical state of being. Oh, okay, in which a human has replaced 99%. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Funny.
He's like Atom Smasher.
How about a medic who can't be taken hostage?
A medical ad?
Sure, great. Let's see if we can't negotiate his premium lower while we're at it.
Is that a refusal, Detective Reyes?
I didn't say no, did I?
Great. He also needs a protective detail.
Lady, I swear to...
Counselor. Protective details are comprised of off-duty cops. I don't think that'll have the outcome you're looking for.
No. But if my client is left unattended one more night, he's likely to be declared unfit to stand trial when he shows up to court with his head caved in. An outcome I genuinely believe you're not looking for either.
We could keep him here.
What, in the interrogation room?
Counseling quarter.
Counseling quarter, whatever.
Table can't be moved. But if you slide the chairs out of the way, the floor's not actually that hard.
How do you even know that?
Given what other lodgings he's had in the last 24 hours, I don't think your client will mind.
So if Detective Reyes and Detective London take shifts keeping watch...
Now we're keeping watch?
It is the homicide department's counseling quarter.
You think I give a shit what happens to that son of a bitch? You think I wouldn't walk in there myself and...
You wouldn't.
What?
It's not in your nature.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
You either have it or you don't.
Trust me, if I had the chance to take a swing at that son of a bitch...
Yeah, you already called him that, a piece of shit, a bastard, a killer, but unlike every other cop I walked past to get in here, you've yet to call Sosuke an animal.
So what? What the hell does it matter?
It's the only thing that matters. I've got the outsider's perspective, so I know. Your average human can do anything to anyone, so long as they're not a person.
Whatever. Think what you want, creep.
Well, so long as that's your only request, we should be able to...
I need to get into the crime scene as soon as possible.
You gotta be... What, like tonight?
She's not rushing more than anyone else, Sunshine. Everyone up the line has been raring to go on this. Now that Sosuke's actually got a lawyer.
Well, maybe if that son of a bitch hadn't clammed up all day, we wouldn't...
She said it again.
Whatever. Pick then, counselor. You can bully us into guard duty or escort duty, but we can't do both.
I need both. You'll have to split up. But I can help with that. Here's my samurai sword. I cut you in half. Or rather, Sarah can.
I can?
Of course you can. You can go treat Sosuke.
Adonai, I am not trained in...
Oh, I love this bitch. She's pretending she doesn't remember being registered as my medical ad.
Yes, I would never forget that unforgettable experience. But I've never done first aid before.
Well, watch a tutorial first. Use lots of sanitizer. Just hand her some bandages and she'll get Sosuke looking good as new in no time. Then you can plop her in front of the door and even 20 crooked cops working together couldn't get her to budge.
That much is certainly accurate. I have a strong core, so if I focus and lower my center of gravity...
Thanks for the sales pitch, but it doesn't mean shit.
Oh.
The crime scene is in the lower wards. If you think, after what happened last night, that any cop with a pulse would go down there without their partner...
It's okay, Sunshine. I'll take her down there.
Is everyone else in here huffing Nirvana? London, it's in blue blood territory.
Blue blood territory, outskirts, really.
They lost a whole pod. They'll be swarming the place. You can't go down there without backup.
Backup,
Oh, God, maybe they already said this and I just, glazed past it. I just put together groups of gangsters being called pods because the gangsters are called orcas.
Oh.
Cute.
You know Mac from Contraband?
Skinny guy? Kind of a perv?
Yeah, he's skinny. Look, he's got crime scene analysis sweeps. going over that place with a fine comb right about now. Drones, probes, the works. They'll have eyes on us before we get within 5 minutes of the place.
Whatever. Just keep in contact for once.
Hmm.
I hope you're being generously compensated, Eve. Selling your soul to the mob. It'd be a shame if you didn't at least get a good price. Hey, you coming, Blinkers? Gotta find where they store all the medkits in this dusty old piece of...
Go on.
I'll be right behind you, Detective.
Sorry about that. She's still new to all this, really. Not old like me.
She does seem to be on edge. More so than usual.
It's her first time losing a fellow officer. I think she's taking it pretty hard.
Maybe even personally? Did they know each other?
Ah, right. You gather up all your things. I'll go bring us up a ride.
Great. Thanks for all the help, Detective. You're a lifesaver. This is one occasion where I wouldn't have had any trouble finding the place. And I think that's probably where we should stop for tonight.
This game fucking rules!
I love this game.
This game's really good,
man.
guys. Guys, I don't know if
I
you
can't
noticed.
believe like the flow. Like, oh
Yeah.
man, like time just flew by.
Yeah, this,
Yeah,
game,
for real.
this game's fucking rad.
God, the writing is excellent. Just oh yes, dude, we're back.
So you guys don't wanna hop on Danganronpa? That's crazy.
I won't.
Yeah, no,
Like,
Will be spared that
the moment
fate.
you start turning in there, I'm jumping out of the cart into the ditch. I'm gonna tuck and roll and see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on Will's back and he'll pick me
Right away into the sunset, far
That will
away
help me
from.
survive.
Yes.
Oh. Man. Oh man.
So terribly happy to see London not go with Sarah.
Yeah.
Because my worry, I was like looking at this and I was like, who's gonna be in the court case? And where can they all be? Because I need everyone to have someone in the courtroom and I don't want someone to be two people. And I was like, I feel like London's gonna be our guy for this case. So I don't want like Amy playing him in lieu of Will, because then you'll be Emma and London. I don't want it to be me, because then it'll be ADHD, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully, we'll see if our casting is on point. I don't think I did a great job in episode 1 because we went off line
How did
count.
you know?
We didn't know. We didn't know it was. That was so funny.
It was very me front loaded, but it worked out.
It balanced out more later on. It was just so funny when fucking Jess Starling showed up and was around the whole first episode, and we were like, oh man, we're getting all of our Jess Starling in here, and then it's like, what could be in our secret box? Oh fuck, it's Will's other character.
Well, and then London also showed up.
Yeah,
and was like,
London.
hey,
Oh
hello,
god.
Jess, tell me about yourself. Oh, Jess Starling.
Oh man.
But I'm
Yeah.
really enjoying this.
What a kick-ass opening to this episode.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh man.
Am I good to end this stream?
Yeah, we're coming back. It'll be next Saturday again. I need to talk with you guys about the time actually, just to see, but yeah, it should be next Saturday, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So far, that's good for me.
Thanks for coming out, everyone. Wish list of the Devil episode 3 on Steam. Give them all your money.
Yeah.
Toodles.
Bye.